actually haven't stopped to think about this, but my sound probably is weird going from Final Fantasy to this. So let me double check that. Though it's probably been weird for a while now, so maybe just oh well. let me check it real quick. But we're gonna be playing more Pokemon Platinum today, so we're gonna get to see something. I think what we were doing last time was actually taking on the Safari Zone, trying to catch some Pokemon. So we'll probably start out with that. Is my stream working? Is it working? Is it working? Okay, I'm pretty sure it is. And okay, that's working. Sorry if you're hearing double, triple, or quadruple. It happens sometimes. But here we are. We're going to be taking on the Safari Zone, which we'll probably just dive right back into. And, hello? Why can't I move? Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. I was about to say, are my Pokemon weakened? No, they don't do that at the Safari Zone. When I take that on, then I'm going to clear out the route to the left of this town first. And then I'll take on the gym leader here. Then we'll move on from there. Because I technically took the hard way back here. Oh, I think we're just doing these two areas too. So we're doing area 5 and 6. Because we did all the other areas. We ran into many legendary. And caught none of them. A leaf stone. So, yeah, that was great. That was great. That was something I enjoyed. Oh, Scrubby. I almost ran away from this. That's actually a Pokemon that shows up here naturally. That's interesting. I've never used a Scrubby before, though. That's pretty cool. See if we get any luck in catching him. Wow. That's our first flea. All the other Pokemon that I encountered here stayed here literally forever. I wonder if that's like programmed into the Pokemon that appear here. The whole fleeing mechanic. Maybe Pokemon that don't naturally appear in the Safari Zone don't flee. I guess that would make sense. There aren't many Pokemon that show up in the Safari Zone that don't show up anywhere else. Maybe they coded them differently. That probably means that they're easier to catch too. That's why I had so much trouble trying to catch some of the weird ones that were coming up. A Geodude, that's so boring. I would have rather had the Scrubby. Okay, well this is our final one. I guess we'll test that out here and see if it actually runs away. Yep. Here we go. Watching carefully. There's some mud at it. Because I threw ridiculous amounts of mud at the Pokemon last time. Including legendaries. Nobody ran away. And you're not running away. I just keep throwing some mud because that was not enough. Watching carefully. Hit him again! Douse him. Okay, good. Now, get in the ball. It's perfect for you. I picked it special for you. Okay. You didn't like that one. Throw some more mud. Maybe he'll like it after some more mud. He'll be like, oh my god, it's so much cleaner in here than this muddy-ass Safari Zone. Well, when I do this... Man, I was actually kind of excited to catch that Scrubby too. Unfortunate. Beside itself with anger? Okay, I think that's the max. Start chucking balls. Chucking the balls. The Scrubby would have been a really cool addition to the team. I probably would have actually swapped out Weavile for it. Just because as cool as Weavile is, I've never used a Drapion. Cool. At rest, it looks just like a rock. Carelessly stepping on it will make it swing its fist angrily. Yes. Let's call you... I'm gonna name you after a name that my good buddy Penguin uses all the time. Yeah, it's the wrong one. There you go, Dwayne. Oh, it's a girl. It's still Dwayne. Too late. The name has been given. Okay. Well, that does it for does it for our little safari adventure, I think. We've caught one Pokemon in every area. Get me out of this fucking place. Oh my god. It's so hard to get out of the mud on a freaking keyboard. What is that? Hold on 1 second. Okay. Not important. You still have some time left. Are you sure you want to exit the marsh? Yes, I want to exit the marsh. Why would I want to stay at the marsh? Leave me alone. I have things to do. There's an upstairs. I've been in this room like 15 times and I didn't notice. Who's up here? Blah, blah, blah. Binoculars. When you're walking in the bog, you sometimes sink right in. Alright. Well, it even shows you the new Pokemon that have been randomized in. Because I don't think there were Mareep in the marsh. That's pretty cool. God, randomizers are weird. Yeah, so you can look at the binoculars and it'll give you a hint at what Pokemon will show up in every area. I guess maybe I could have done that. No, I mean, that wouldn't have been fun. If I'd done that to cheat and try to find a specific Pokemon. Anyway, this is it for the marsh. Let's take a look around the town. And once we're done with that, we'll head out to the route. There's the gym, which I am semi-interested in taking on. But I want to do other stuff first. Quick terms. What do we got going on? Macho Brace? Wait, what? Oh, you don't have a single combi. It's cute how they're attracting normal honey. Let me see a male or female combi together, okay? I'll give you a Macho Brace if you do that for me. That's weird. Hello! Welcome, Artsy! Welcome to the stream. How you been? Hope you're doing well. Go up in here. Celestian Town. Newspaper gives me heart. Come on, needs to learn that. Oh, right. You're the heart skill guy. Already got everything I needed from you. Let's go down here. We do have a few more encounters to do too. To the Payapa berry. That's not how you spell papaya. Bum 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 ba da ba. I've been good. I'm stressed all the time now though because I just started my second job, so I gotta get used to that. Ooh, that's cool. What's your second job? I know, though, it's stressful, but honestly, if they hired you, they probably know that you can do the job, so you got this, for sure. I think it's good. Congrats on the new job, though, girl. Yes, congrats! That's awesome. I hope it's a job you like. Okay, I need to talk to you. Why are these berries half grown? Always be information overload at first, but give it like a month. Yes, honestly, I feel like for me it was information overload until like 2 months. Hell, I still feel kind of overloaded sometimes. But I am definitely, once you get used to it, it's pretty nice to have a set schedule that works out. Jesus, today was so hot too at work. Like hella hot. Oh, perfect matchup. Man, I don't think I ever got to see the Primeape sprite in this generation. That's an interesting one. Because you don't find Primeape naturally in this game. Then to give it a month, also the anxiety of working with new people and people. It's at Yogli Mogli, and yee, thanks you guys so far. I really enjoyed the super chill and straightforward. Okay. Oh man, customer service though. But hopefully it won't be too intense, especially with the coronavirus going around. That's really awesome though. Oh, he has an Arceus. Oh my god. Oh shit. Man, I needed to have my other dude here. Okay, that's fine. I need to trade out my Totodile. But yeah, that's super cool. Hopefully it all is it sounds like it's a pretty straightforward job at least, so that's pretty cool. Because especially that, you have Earth power? Oh, fuck. Sorry, my attention is split in many directions. Okay. I know Arceus got Earth power naturally. Okay, let's see his rain dish activated. Go back to JJ. Yeah, Starbucks was hella info overload, but now I love working here, so just definitely keep your mind open. Yeah, because same here. My job was very much information overload, the one I'm at right now. And I feel like I've adjusted to it quite a bit, and I still get stressed about stuff. At random times, but especially once you get to know everybody too, it gets a lot easier for sure. I think I've only very recently started to feel like I kind of understand my coworkers a little bit more, and that helps a lot. I wasn't thrilled that it was food and customer service, but honestly, it's bound to happen at some point. I'm all worried about this. Coworkers and hopefully them liking me. I'm excited about it, though I already like three of my coworkers. That's really cool. Yeah, no, customer service, there's nothing bad about it. It's something that I feel like most people have to deal with at some point in their lives. But if anything, I think it's not the worst experience to have, as sucky as it can be at times, because, I mean, makes you a little bit more empathetic towards customer service people, and I feel like that kind of experience looks good going into other jobs later on. So, just the fact that you're having to deal with people and stuff. So definitely a really good second job to get. Bum, 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 bum. Definitely awesome you're liking the coworkers too, because that's always the rough part. The worst part of any job is getting in and not liking your coworkers. Because I know I had one coworker that fucking pissed the hell out of me at my new job. I've kind of made my peace with him, and he's been better in the recent weeks and months. But man, though, this first little while was kind of rough. This experience will be good for you for sure. Just feels a lot better to just be able to have that skill. For sure. I also like my manager too. She's nice. That's good. That helps a lot when the management is good. Ooh, I see Pokeballs. Haha, I bypass. Did I heal? Yes. How are you getting to and from? Is it super close? Oh yeah, definitely. One thing I'm looking forward to about this is being able to talk to people better. Yeah, I mean, that's always really good, having the opportunity to practice talking to people more. I know that's kind of a thing at my job, because unless it's somebody I know or somebody my age or of similar interests, I have a very hard time getting along with or talking to random people. And I don't know if it's actually helping me, but I'd like to think it. He has an X attack. Excuse me? Does your Pelipper even know attack moves? I bet you were supposed to have some kind of physical attacking Pokemon. Also, I don't know if I said this, but welcome to the stream, Ayuna. Hope you had a good day too. Wait, what was it? Spiritomb? I don't have anything that works well against the Spiritomb. Maybe JJ at least. He won't take ghost type moves. To Uber to it on weekdays when I open or have a midday shift. It's like 5 minutes from your work, Ooh, that kind of sucks. Is it, can you still kind of, because isn't Uber kind of expensive? Like, does it still pay off if you're having to Uber there? Well, hopefully you don't have to do it too many times a week. Okay. Because that seems like a pretty hefty expense. But I also don't use Uber that much, so maybe it's not that bad. It's like $20 max. Oof. But yeah, that's not too bad as long as you're managing your money well. Nasty Plot. I think we're just gonna keep. Nasty Plot is a really good move, but you're not a special attacker, like at all. Oh, Nasty Plot. Oh yeah, for sure. Sorry, I'm not trying to talk you out of it or anything. at all, for sure. It's just that's something that I've always kind of like. I've always considered Uber to be expensive, but obviously it is still worth it if you're doing it. So that's great too, and especially if it helps you build up a saving. Like, you know, a job isn't forever. It's just for as long as it's viable for you. And if that's your goal, saving up for a car, like, more power to you, because that's such a freaking important thing to have in general nowadays. You can get some super cheap cars that are super cute, so do what you gotta do for now. Yeah, exactly. You can get pretty cheap cars pretty easily. Gengar. And that should definitely probably be a first goal, to just getting a car so you can move around, because, you know, growing up, I didn't think that having a car was that big of a deal, because, you know, I was always driven around. But once you actually grow up and see that we live in the suburbs where everything is more than walking distance away, it's like, oh man, cars are super important. And they can be scary, but it's also very freeing having a car, being able to go around. Are you also doing Allstate stuff? I know I stopped doing it because I had a lot of shifts and didn't have time to Allstate stuff anymore. On something small, but also off the ground. Doing all... Yeah, I'm still doing Allstate stuff. So is that the first job? Shit, why is it faster than me? Yes, do it. Get that Muns. Get it. Small, but off the ground. If you could have any car right now, what car would it be? Both of you. Mayuna already has a car, but I know that she's wondered a few times if it wasn't time for an upgrade anyway. I'm excited to start feeding my fucking savings. Yes, do it. Get all that Muns. And probably a Kia or something similar. Kias are nice. They're cute. Good. Upgraded Bug or a yellow two-door Jeep. Man, one of my coworkers, actually the one that I was saying I kind of disliked at first, he has a really fucking nice Jeep. Like a really nice Jeep. Man, Jeeps are so cool. Personberry. Should probably spend a little bit of potions on my Pokemon. I still would love to get a Tacoma again. That or... I guess a Jeep would be the other one, because I do really like Jeeps. If it were a case of being able to keep my car right now, because I think my car right now, I'd also consider just selling it as soon as I get a new car. But if I didn't sell it and I was able to purchase another car without selling it, I'd probably go for the truck. No, for the Jeep. No. God, I'm so confused. But for the truck, for sure, because having a truck and a small car is really nice. Because even a Tacoma spends a good bit of gas. And being able to, you know, use my car during the week and not have to worry about that gas price until maybe like the weekend, and going out in the truck for the weekend, that'd be nice. You a nice Jeep, thank you. I wish. I'm the worst model Jeep there is. Getting your license is such a joke, I swear. I had so much anxiety about it for nothing. Oh my god. Really? For like getting your license as somebody who can read a manual and look up videos and tutorials and stuff on how to drive, it's not that hard at all. But fuck, man. When I taught my mom how to drive. Now, okay, so here's the thing. My mom's known how to drive for the past 25 years. She's been driving around. She's also been driving around with her learner's permit. So that was the main problem. And finally... I can't remember what exactly. Oh, it was an issue with our car insurance. We needed to put the cars on my mom's name, but you can't do that unless the person is a licensed driver, because the insurance needs to take your license. And she fought that so much. She did not want to go to get her license because she just doesn't want to do the test, basically. And I had to fight her for like 2 weeks to get her to start practicing. And then we practiced for another 2 weeks. She went. Immediately failed. I think like coming out of the parking lot, she hit 2 cones. No. Coming out of the parking lot, she couldn't understand what the person was asking her because she doesn't speak English. And that like really hurt her morale for it. And I told her, no, don't worry. Now we know, because afterwards they told us, like, the person that came to talk to me, because I was basically there like her chaperone, she told us exactly what she would need to know in, like, the order of stuff. No, she didn't tell us the order. She just told us what we needed to know. So I got her to, like, try again and memorize everything that she'd need for the test, and try to explain to her basically not only how driving works and all the maneuvers, but also how the maneuvers translate to English. And I gave her a word list of stuff that she would need to study to actually know for her test. And thankfully, the second time we went, the person who, like, does the appointment inside the DMV was Hispanic. And when she saw that my mom was going in and didn't know English, she took pity on her. And I think it was kind of bad for her, because, like, she was very shifty when she did it. She, like, looked around and was like, okay, quickly, come here. And she wrote down on a piece of paper the exact order of the driving test. Because she said, if I do the driving test, usually I can speak in Spanish, but today the Spanish people aren't on duty. The driver examiners are only American. And I only work on weekdays, which we couldn't go on a weekday. But she was super nice, and she gave us, like, a cheat sheet, basically, of what they were going to ask her and in what order, depending on who she got. And it was super helpful. And yet, she still failed the second time. This time, she made it out of the parking lot, but she hit some cones. And, so she failed then, and oh my god, she was devastated that time. And I had to really push her to get back to practicing. And I'd take her out to a Kroger parking lot nearby after the Kroger closed, and the Kroger was shut down, so the parking lot was open. We just kind of practiced there for very long in the winter, and I had to, like, stand outside the car to check everything she was doing out in the winter in the cold weather, and get her just up to date on her driving. And finally, the third time she went, she got in, she was able to do all the stuff in the parking lot, and she made it to the street test. And man, it took her so long to get through the street test. I feel like that lady was hella testing her. She took her so far away and into some super deep neighborhood, and it took her so long that I was waiting on the curb of the DMV thinking, holy shit, did she, like, fail bad? Are they gonna, like, freaking drive her back? Like, what's happening? But no, she made it back, and she finally fucking passed her test. And it only took her 25 years. Oh, man. I need to schedule a day to get my permit. You should. You might as well get some experience right now with your mom, since you have to. I need some dead roads to practice on. I can only do so much in a parking lot. I mean, you can do a lot in a parking lot for getting the basics. I would recommend going to a big open parking lot. So it's sort of... Oh, yeah, no, that's the freaking life of somebody who has foreign parents that don't know English. So my mom's been driving around with a learner's permit for like 25 years, and she's only been pulled over like 2 or 3 times. But every time that she's been pulled over, she's gotten a ticket, and then she's needed somebody else to drive her home. Oh, also, for the people that came in, we caught Dwayne, who is a female Geodude that I didn't pay attention to and named Dwayne in the Safari Zone. We also found a Skorupi, but it got away. But yeah, that's the story of how I taught my mom how to drive. But, like I said, driving is really easy when you can speak the language and interact with your driving instructor. So don't think that it's going to be hard at all, because it really isn't. It's just a lot of stuff that a lot of maneuvers you probably won't do, which will be annoying, like parallel parking and stuff. But, like, really, just look up some YouTube videos, and you'll get it really quick. Her name is Dwayne, and she's proud of it. I love her. Beautiful. I love her. I'm glad. If we ever lose... Oh, we don't have a ground type. I guess we could use Dwayne as a ground type. But I also want to use our Trapinch. But if anything ever happens to the Trapinch, you know, the curse of the ground types dying on my team, then we'll move on to Dwayne and see how long he lasts. Wait, why am I here? Oh, right, I was going to get rid of Totodile. I probably should keep Totodile. Just for cut. But, we'll take care of that afterwards. Withdraw. Someone doesn't know English can pass, then you def got it. Oh, yeah, for sure. So, yeah, definitely would say that should be a very first priority, getting a car and then getting your learner's permit. And I'd get your learner's permit as soon as possible, honestly. Just so that, who the fuck... Oh, Hitmontop. I'm like, who the fuck was I putting on my team? I have a pretty interesting box right there. But yeah, since you're gonna have to, I think it's like, what is it, like 4 months of driving experience you're supposed to have with the learner's permit before you can take the test? It's something like that. Bum, 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 bum. It's very, very easy, and they're very understanding. Oh, they're very understanding for sure. So the people can be very nice. Bum, 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 bum. Depends on the state. If someone, yeah, I think Georgia's pretty okay. Like, there was that super nice lady there. I will say one of the women was impatient with my mom, but I feel like it was more because she just couldn't understand anything the lady was saying, and you know, it just kind of sucks when you can't speak English and you're in that kind of situation. But you don't have that problem, so it should be a lot easier. Can I get through here without? Wait a second. Oh, I have an encounter here. What's our encounter? I meant the amount of hours depends on the state. Yeah, I was about to say don't scare her, but no, it's definitely not that bad. The hours, yeah, the hours for the permit, right? Yeah, actually, I thought it was months, but it was hours, wasn't it? Was it 40 hours in Georgia? I think it was 40. Give him the thunder. Wait, how fucking? We tried to catch one of these at the very beginning of the evolution of this. Shit. Can you take a thunder punch? You can take a low kick, because you resisted, I think. Oh, fuck. Really? Okay, I'm going to risk the thunder punch. Wait, does this thing explode? Yeah, you do have explosion, don't you? Okay, that's good. That's very good. I like it. I like it. That's a good spot. I think it wasn't too bad. I can't actually remember. I mean, either way, like, nobody's really timing you or anything. I remember actually having anxiety over the hours because I think I want to say it was 40, and I maybe did like 35. Like, I was keeping count, and then I went to do the test, and I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna know. They're gonna know I didn't do the full 40 hours. How the fuck would they know? But my anxiety was always high, like it is now. And of course, nobody fucking asks you how many hours. They just kind of trust your parent when they say that you could take the test. But yeah, it's not bad at all. What can we name Pinecone? I actually like Pinecone's name. I think it's kind of cute. I think it was 30 in Texas for me. Bro, we now know your current anxiety problem. Yes, this is me all the time. I have many anxieties. Usually it's social anxiety for a lot of things. People will say stuff to me and then, oh my god, perfect example. While I try to use my other brain cell to think of a name. Today, I think my supervisor asked me to do something, and I went ahead and did it. And he goes, thanks, Nufo. You know, I don't care what anybody says about you. I think you're a good man. And I kind of laughed at that, and part of me was like, was that a joke? Or are people actually talking about me? And I'm like, fucking hell. I hate that I actually have to wonder that. It was a joke. I know it was a joke. But in my brain, it don't do those. It don't process those. My friend, I had to talk about a cop from putting a tiny ass dent in this lady's car. Had to talk to a cop from putting a tiny ass dent in her car, and she hadn't had her license for 6 months. I was supposed to be riding with her, but the cop said nothing. I was so relieved. 40 hours needing to be at 6 needing to be at night for Georgia. Ew, cops. You're right. Cops in general. We're just gonna keep this name because I don't have any others. We'll think of something if we actually ever use this thing. Because I don't plan on using it right now. Oof. Oh yeah, hella fat, especially after this week. Man, this week has been a fucking shit show on the news. So much fucking cop shit everywhere. Red shards, yellow shards. Oh yeah, for sure, right? Would you actually teach it? What? Wait. What are you teaching? If you'd share your shards with me, I can teach your Pokemon some moves. Oh, I forgot shards were a thing in this game. Wait, what can you teach? Oh, well, Dragon Breath, Rock Tomb. Those are pretty good moves. I teach you Dragon Breath. I teach you Mist Ball, actually, because we see weather so much in this game. Is the news even covering anything? I just see everything on the media, so I don't know what the news is covering. Oh, I don't watch the news. I sort of watch it. I get my news all from online, Facebook and Twitter. So I know about the Floyd stuff. I know about... There was another thing that happened. I know that a Hispanic doctor was what do you call it? Harassed by some white lady too earlier in the week. That story didn't get as much attention because, well, because the Floyd stuff was a lot more big because the guy died. But some white lady got out of her car on the road and threatened a Latino doctor, telling her to go back to Mexico with a hammer in her hand, and they had to call the cops on her. I'm not ready for my Sunday family gathering, or they will make excuses about how the system is like racism in police departments. Jesus, right? I thankfully, for many of the faults that I have in my family, that's not one of them, racism. Well, there's minor racism in there, but that's not one of the major. Usually when stuff like this happens, they understand clearly who the victim is. Thankfully enough. I hear that there's some protests going on in Atlanta literally right now, too, for it. And they're getting kind of riled up. Like, kind of wild down there. It sounds like. I saw that the stuff in Minneapolis got very wild. Apparently, though, there's a lot of people today, because I think the protests in Minneapolis were like yesterday and the day before. And today they've kind of cleared it up a little bit. And apparently the people of the city have come out and started cleaning up the wreckage and so, which is really cool. Like, the entire community is out right now in Minneapolis cleaning up all the wreckage and trying to salvage some of the stores and stuff. Which is very nice. Because while they have every right to be angry about Floyd, I don't know if I can get behind the riots and breaking of the stores and shops and stuff. Because a lot of those are apparently small shops that got wrecked, and you know, a lot of those people don't have anything to do with it. Honestly, my parents are with BLM. They aren't against the movement, but today they especially say the cops are fucked up, and yeah, not all cops are bad, but are they good if they don't say anything? Yeah, no, exactly. That's good. I haven't had a chance to talk to my parents about it because my dad's up in North Carolina, and I don't know if my mom has seen the news actually, because we actually lost our TV. We didn't lose our TV. We got rid of our cable to just have Wi-Fi. And I'm still teaching her the ins and outs of how to find news on the internet. Parents were like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, no, I was so sure that they would be with the cops. Man, there's a lot of... Did you guys see that I think it's the mayor of a town in Minnesota or something? Today said that he tweeted that he didn't see anything wrong with what happened to Floyd. Because... Oh my god, it was such a fucking ridiculous tweet. He said something along the lines of, I don't think there was anything unreasonable about what happened with Floyd. It probably wasn't... If you can say I can't breathe, then obviously you're breathing. And he probably died of an overdose or a heart attack and not the cop. And I'm like, oh my fucking god, dude, what the fuck kind of white explanation is that? Like, what the fuck? People are so fucked up. And thankfully, his entire town and his board of directors, because he's a mayor, have asked him to resign. Unfortunately, apparently in Minnesota, you can't force somebody to resign from office, from public office. They have to either leave themselves after being asked to resign or wait till the next election. How to mask for I don't allow this post in chat. Oh, yeah, allow that. I permitted it. My boy and my and the boys hate white people. I mean, I'm with you, but also stop making me hit the auto mod. It's annoying. But yes, exactly that. Why is that auto modded? Well, I guess technically that's hate speech. Yeah, that was a bad word. Yes, the word white is banned in my chat. You can't say it. Don't use it. We don't talk about those people. I saw that made me so mad. Yeah, I know. That was fucked up. It was so fucked up. Switch Pokemon. Metang. Matang. Okay, it's gotta be Waltair. Bum 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 bum. Those people. Def hate speech because I hate myself. Ah, you right. Self-hate is still hate speech. This chat doesn't support this channel doesn't support hate speech, by the way, unless it's directed at our current president, because I hate him. Or racism in general. You know what? Actually, we do allow hate speech. Hit him with the fire punch. Uh-oh. Oh boy, I hope I didn't set up some Twitch flags with that one. I'm not either, it makes me so mad, like I fucking cry thinking about it, and it gets to the point where I'm embarrassed to be related to her when things like this happen. Oh wait, related to who? Quilava, switch Pokemon. And Quilava, JJ. My mom. Ooh, is she not that supportive of the things going on? Because that feels bad. Definitely can understand that. Like I said, my parents are thankfully not super biggity, but they do have their slip-ups every once in a while, and it can be kind of rough. Family is a Blue Lives Matter family. Is that that took me a second to process. I'm like, what the fuck is a blue life? I'm guessing cops? That's a thing? Is that actually a thing? God. I know, but I'm scared to ask. I have a very strong feeling that she'd side with the cops. You know what the fucking crazy thing? And I've only seen this from one news site, so I'm taking it as it might be true because I think it was a credible news site. But I also heard that Floyd, the cops got caught on him because he tried to write a check, and a grocery store thought it was a bad check. It turns out it wasn't. It was a legit check. Oh, you've never seen that lucky ass? Yes, that's true. Is that exactly how it went? Because honestly, what the fuck, man? Could you imagine getting killed for trying to buy groceries with a legitimate form of currency that people thought was sketchy? I'll just send in Magikarp. Oh, so powerful. No, I'm right. You right. I could get deported for doing something like that. Bum-ba-da, 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 da. I hear he's been arrested, though, the cop. Which sounds good on paper, but apparently a lot of people have done similar things, have been arrested and then let go anyway later. So who the fuck knows if this is actually going to do much of anything. I mean, I sure hope so, but man, who the fuck knows. Charged with third-degree murder. Wait, why is it third degree? What does third degree mean? He was charged with third-degree murder, which is bullshit. What does that mean exactly? Because shouldn't it be first degree since he murdered him? Exactly. Third degree is accidental murder. I accidentally crushed this man's windpipe for too long. It was actually the air's fault for not getting into his lungs. Fuck, man. This country's fucking ridiculous. It absolutely is. Dude, that fuck... I haven't seen the video because honestly I don't want to. But I've seen the picture of him kneeling on this guy's neck. And just, what the fuck, man? You don't even need to see the picture. You see that, and he has his entire weight on this poor guy's neck. And I'm just like, what kind of disgusting ass person thinks that this is an okay way to handle literally any kind of situation like this? An intent to kill even though the guy was pleading that he was dying, right? Arrest him even though you'd be arrested after hours. Oh, yeah, for sure. No, okay, here's the other thing I heard about. I don't know if you guys heard this news, but the day after Floyd died, there was a there was a white kid from some fucking backwoods state in the middle of the United States that murdered 2 old people. I think they were white, so but that's not the point. He murdered these people, stole their car, and just took off. I don't know if he's been found yet, but the cops went on TV and on social media and basically had this message to say. They said something along the lines of, and I'm not saying it word for word, I can't remember it word for word, but it was something along the lines of, hey man, we know that you probably didn't mean to do this. We know that you're not this kind of guy. We've talked to your family and we talked to your friends and we know you're not this kind of guy. Please, we just want you to come back and share your story and tell us why this happened. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? He murdered 2 people. What do you mean he's not that kind of guy? He literally murdered them. And if this was not a white kid, this is not the reaction you'd be having at all. Like, what the fuck? You'd be out there with helicopters and dogs trying to find this fucking twerp. Are you kidding me? A day after the Floyd incident and you're gonna be pulling shit like this? Hey, accidents happen. Wow. You know, murder 1 person, shame on me. Murder 2, I feel like there's a trend here. I don't know. Oh my god. I read that story and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I accidentally stabbed them 37. No, officer, I'm sorry. They both tripped on my knife. Right, one after the other. It was the most ridiculous shit. Carl, that kills people. Oh, fuck, man. What the fuck even is there? Oh, this guy only fights you at night, right? Oh, no. There's even cops in video games looking for people. Wait, this isn't a new route, is it? I don't think this is a new route. Because sometimes the routes will break in the middle. No, this isn't a new route. Okay. Bum, ba-da, bum, bum. But yeah, no, this week has been a fucking week, man. And it was a short week, too. It feels like Memorial Day was fucking years ago. Why are there so many goddamn Masquerains in this game? I found them on 4 different routes. This is supposed to be a randomizer. Oh, this week was so fucking long. Tell me about it. This week was also like... I was really excited about rain every day because I'm like, ah, cool, it's going to keep everything cool. It made my job humid as fuck. Like, we have giant industrial fans, which I wish covered more of the fucking area. And I couldn't even stand in front of them to cool down because I just felt wet. It was just wet all the time. I hated it. And getting in front of the fans just made me feel more wet, but also cold because I was wet. The fuck is this? God. Oh my god. And on top of that, so I've mentioned this before, but just in case anybody here, I don't know if I've mentioned it with Archie here. My job is working on units that they used to send medicine, like on airplanes, medicine and other stuff, but mostly medicine. And apparently something is fucking going on because Spain ordered like 200 of our units, and so this week, just out of the blue, our entire warehouse went from being empty to completely fucking full. And it's gotten to the point that so much stuff is coming in that to get stuff out in time to have room for more stuff coming in, we had to basically just give all the units coming in the most bare minimum inspection and like fixes and stuff. Like unless there was like a hole punched into a unit or it wasn't X defense, you bitch, how dare you, something really gravely wrong with them, we just kind of let them slide. So something big is moving. Apparently Spain in big part is like doing some stuff. I feel like I'm getting sick and I don't know if it's just placebo because I'm back at work even though I think it's too soon or I'm actually coming down with something. I'd give it a few days because I think that placebo effect really does happen a lot, because I know when the coronavirus first started and I was still going to work because I'm an essential worker, man, I think every day I woke up and felt something wrong with me. I'd like breathe in deeply to see if my lungs hurt or something, because apparently that's a symptom. And anytime I sneezed at work or had a runny nose or stuff like that, I'd always be like, oh my god, it's my time. But really, like, if you're being careful and you're washing your hands and you're keeping yourself sanitized, you're pretty safe. Like, it's not ideal for you to be out there in the world. It really is not. But, you know, as long as you keep yourself safe, you're trying to social distance, try to keep a mask on and stuff, you're gonna be okay for the most part. Yeah, I get a sore throat every other week or something, so I was always on one like, oh, here I go, this is how it ends. It starts to work and like, oh fuck, I feel dead. I felt dead when I woke up too. Then it feels bad. I know, it totally feels bad. But it's really, you know, it's one of those things where you just can't let yourself get too much anxiety. You can't panic about it. It is a real thing. It's out there and it's bad, but, you know, as long as you're being careful, the odds of you being affected by it are drastically lower than if you weren't. Have me back with 6 people, not 6 feet apart. I'm working is doing nothing to combat the virus. I still can't believe they didn't just let you stay home and work from home. I don't get that, like, at all. Has to be Mew. I could run from this. I think it's a wild battle, but man, a Weezing would have been cool. Are you? Okay, I didn't think that would kill, but I was a little afraid. Jesus, what the fuck? Okay, we're running the fuck away from those. I know, I was scared. I was pretty sure it was fine because Ghastly, I don't think are physical attackers, and that's a physical attack. And Mew is a lot tankier than it looks because of its base 100 stats all around. But, did not like that. Okay, let's put, actually no, not Drado, I'll put JJ up front. Starbucks is wanting us to open the cafe, and my manager's trying her best to fight for it as long as she can. I mean, honestly, like, why do they care? I feel like no extra customers would show up just because your cafe is open. Why not just operate out of the drive-thru? Just for safety's sake. I'm glad she's fighting for it, though. I'm gonna set up a plexiglass to protect us, but, like, no. Man, I will say, one of my favorite wing restaurants nearby has the most impressive fucking setup. Like, you go in, and their entire counter and kitchen is walled off with plexiglass, and then there's these little windows that have plastic where they take all your, like, money and cards and stuff, and where all the food comes out of, like a little window. It's very fucking impressive, really. Oh, look, another Razor Claw. We can evolve a second Weavile if we wanted to. And I was worried about getting the one. Yeah, you used to. Oh, no, wait. I need to put Dreidel up front to fight alongside JJ because they're both level 30. I misread that. Wait, misread what? Bum 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 ba da 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 da. Dun, 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 dun. In lighter, less horrifying, but maybe slightly related news, The Last of Us got a really fucking cool gameplay trailer 2 days ago that I highly recommend if you're interested in the game checking out because it looks so good. It's basically just talking about how they've gone with making the game better now. But they also have just a 5-minute gameplay section that has never been shown before. And man, it's looking pretty fucking good, man. I'm watching shit now. I mean, it doesn't spoil anything major. It's literally just gameplay, and there's no story to it. I watched it because fuck, dude, I'm dying to play it, and I wanted to see more about the graphics and more about the combat. Jesus, dude, it looks so good. I'm so excited. It looks so fucking good. My God, the game looks fantastic, both visually and gameplay-wise. I think one of the things that really got me was they're introducing dogs now as a thing that people have, and they'll track your scent, and you can do the same thing you used to do in The Last of Us 1. We're not watching anything except the announcement trailer. Oh yeah, I'll try maybe not to say too much then, but suffice to say the dogs they added are really fucking cool as a mechanic. Dogs. Oh, dude. dude, it was heartbreaking. It was heartbreaking. They're so good. They're so cool. But also, there's this one part that they showed Ellie like hiding above in a tower after some dudes were coming at her with a dog. And you hear the guy going, there, she's over in this direction. My dog's taking me over here. And Ellie's above them, right? So the dog walks under you. If y'all gonna kill him, just don't. You know when they add dogs, dude? Like, if y'all gonna kill them, just... Oh, you're not gonna like this at all. But, like, Ellie was able to craft a Molotov, and she threw it down at the guy and the dog, and oh my god. The fucking sound. Oh, God, it's gonna scar me. Oh man, but like, yeah, I completely get you. It fucking sucks that when the dogs are just enemies, but I mean, you know, the gameplay at least is good. It's cool having to avoid something that can follow you that well. I honestly wish they didn't make that sound so realistic though. Thing I'm not looking forward to in this game. I'm gonna try not to kill any if I can. Man, I don't know, cause it's very much they make it into a situation where it's life or death, and this thing is literally trying to kill you. But you know, I don't know. It's definitely a rough one to listen to. But gameplay wise, it was really cool. It's very striking how realistic the people seem. Because like they'll see Ellie and they're like, there's a girl over here. Did you see her? She went in this direction, I think. And they'll call each other by name. I think every person that Ellie runs into in that little gameplay section like talks to each other by name, and it's so fucking weird. Like they really made them seem like real people that are trying to kill you. I don't know if I want Icy Wind. Yeah, we'll do Icy Wind, I guess. Be bastards since they'll sniff you out. Dude, they're so good at sniffing you out too. Like there was this one portion where Ellie's hiding in a building in a section where she should be completely in cover, but the dog is leading this guy, and there's that whole ability from The Last of Us 1 where you basically listen, and so the room goes dark and you can see people through the walls because of the sound they're making, and you see this dog basically lead the person over to a door that Ellie went through and closed, and starts scratching on it, and the guy's like, oh, she's in there, and goes to open it, and Ellie has to like make a run through it out a window and into another building to get away, and this thing is fucking just sniffing her out. I'm like, Jesus, that's gonna suck. But also the stealth combat looks amazing. Oh, the bow and arrow and stuff. Oh, wait, is this a new area? This is a new area, right? No, I think it's just raining here, not over here. Oh, it's gonna be very hard. I feel like the game has gotten way too smart for me. But here I be, ready for pain and suffering. I'm so ready, though. I'm so ready for this game. Okay, there's the cops again. Now, here is one of our encounters. Oh, Jesus, what the fuck? Aw, oh, man, I could have done a double battle if I went between them. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da. This game was too smart for me. Oh, was it? I had a little bit of trouble, but I feel like I also cheesed a lot of the game with Molotovs were your fucking best friend in that game. Oh my god, I love the Molotovs. My favorite thing was just piling all the freaking zombie things together in a spot, and then throwing a Molotov at them and just seeing an entire group of them catch on fire. Ugh, amazing. I just can't wait to see something, because I know I had some of my freaking like favorite gaming memories from The Last of Us. I think one of them was I don't know if you guys remember this, but there was a basement section where as soon as you come down into the basement, I think it's either a ladder or a staircase, or maybe you just fall down into it. But if you turn around, there's a generator there, and you can turn it on. But if you land and just run out the door, you won't see it. And you have to go through this entire area with clickers and then a bloater like chasing after you in these like narrow hallways. And you get to a door at the opposite end of this maze that's locked and needs electricity, and you need the generator that was in the room you started in. And I remember feeling so fucking smart because I just got to the room, it was on, and I went through. But then I watched a Let's Play, and I saw that the person in the Let's Play actually didn't go to the generator. So they got to the door and then had to backtrack with this bloater following them all over the place to get back to the generator in the beginning room. Man, the basement section actually scared me. Dude, that basement section was scary. You gotta fucking remember that I hit that part. Oh my god. I felt so fucking smart when I did that. That generator room was fucking intense. Now, even having done the generator, that was still scary because that bloater shows up like almost immediately once you get down there. And he just follows the fuck out of you everywhere. I think I was low ammo on everything too, so I'm just fucking panic running everywhere. God, man, that game was absolutely fantastic. Also, I didn't even notice, but my JJ is very hurt, and I do not like that. Drado, come on out here. Wait a second. Nope, that was bad. No, oh boy. Oh boy. Not the smartest move. Drado has normal and fighting type moves, neither of which can hit a ghost type. So, Swiper, this would be a great one for you. Are you gonna die if I send you out though? How weak is your special? Your special defense is better than anything else. I think you'll be fine. I think you could take one shockwave. I don't know, turn on the generator. I raged so hard to the point that I threw my controller on the couch and I just screamed fuck. When I was in college program, one of the guys that I became friends with wanted to play the game so bad, so we set it up in the rec room and like everyone in the program watched him play it. One of my favorite gaming one. Oh, dude, that sounds so cool. That was one of my regrets of not being at school that entire 4 years. I always wanted to hang out with the people playing games in the rec room because that looked like so much fun. Dude, that would have been such a fun way to play that game. Oh, going to the rec room? I don't know, on campus I would have liked to at least study around there sometimes. I would have at least liked to... Yeah. For sure, I would have liked that too. Just in general, I feel like it would have been a really fun experience. Shit. My Pokemon are getting kind of weak, and I... Wait, is there a bed in the house? There might be a bed in... Because those are all trainers. I was helping him with some of the secret areas to lull him into a false sense of security. Oh no. Oh no. Are you a maid? Can you heal my Pokemon? Somebody heal my Pokemon, please. Personal break, official policy. Ah, yes, good. You can sleep in this bed and it restores your Pokemon. I love to think of just all my Pokemon, my giant Pokemon, coming out of their Pokeballs and just lying on top of me. Did you ever trick him into doing anything? Anything bad? Man, I remember when I played The Last of Us last year, actually, in preparation for The Last of Us 2. Which, in retrospect, I thought was going to come out a lot sooner. But, that game still holds up nowadays. I was actually telling my coworker the other day that, because he never had a PS4, and I'm like, right now is like the absolute best time for you to get a PS4 if you've never had one. Because not only is there like an entire library of really fucking good AAA games, but you could get The Last of Us for like $5 at any GameStop. Like, that game is dirt cheap right now, and that game alone makes the PS4 worth it. Like, Jesus. Go get yourself a fucking cheap-ass PS4, and... First of my favorite color is blue, I will open with the proceeding. Wait, what? What's happening? Oh. Apparently I'm battling? Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dun, dun, 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 da-da-da-da-da. Because I knew there was a place in the game where there's a locked barn that just has a clicker in it. So I told him to use one of the lockpicks because there was a lot of material in it. Oh my god, I know that fucking barn. That's awful. I like that you spent the entire game earning his trust for just that, too. Oh, you know what one of my other favorite moments was? I don't know if you remember one of the sections where you're playing just Ellie, I think, escaping from the really creepy rapey dude. And you're going through, like, the parking lot of a place that's super misty. so the people can't see you until they're up close. But there's also very little room to move around, and there's a lot of people. And I remember at one point I was hiding at the end of a car, and there was a guy coming towards me. I had no gun, and I knew that if this guy found me, I was fucked. And I see him coming up to the car, and I think at one point he's like, I wonder if she's under here. And she was gonna look under the car and like see me. And I think at that second, I found a brick on the front of the car, and I was able to grab it, chuck it over his head into the mist behind him. And literally, like literal seconds before he saw me, he heard the brick, turned around, he's like, what was that? And he walks off. And I'm like, that was one of the most like tense moments for me, because I really didn't want to die. And Edley had no weapons. I'm like, oh fuck, dude. Bro, this whole game gave me so much anxiety with all the stealthy steal. Dude, I fucking live for that. I feel like The Last of Us is also just my brand of like thriller, and I mean, I feel like you could kind of call it a horror game. It's more of a thriller than anything, but I feel like it's got horror aspects. And it's like the amounts of horror that I can handle. For sure. Bum, 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 ba-dum. Yes, blast it. Those are so much fun to do, though. I would happily go through the stress again. Yes, I'm so excited to see just what they do with it. Apparently, you're gonna visit a lot of really cool new places. I want to know what Joel's part in the story is, because you didn't see anything. Well, you saw Joel for a second in the gameplay they showed earlier this week. It wasn't even him in the gameplay. It was just a trailer type thing. But apparently, Ellie's gonna have like a lot of companions along the way, which isn't new, because The Last of Us 1 had different companions joining you. But at least there was one Asian dude, one old white guy, and possibly a woman, at least, that join you at different times. Is the new trailer the 24-minute one? Yeah. So it's not all of that gameplay. I think only the last 5 minutes were gameplay. But the first 20 minutes is basically the president of Naughty Dog talking about their whole idea going into The Last of Us, what they've kind of added, what they're hoping people will enjoy about it, and explaining stuff like that. Nothing spoilery. So it's definitely safe to watch. But yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. That I'm assuming will happen. I can't wait to cry about his death. Honestly, I'm kind of assuming that too. I haven't seen any of the spoilers, but I wouldn't be surprised. But I don't know, man. I think The Last of Us 1 had one of the most perfect yet conflicting endings of any video game. Almost any entertainment story in general. Because like, I understood completely why Joel did what he did at the end of The Last of Us, but man, it did not sit well with me. It didn't sit well with me, like, at all. So, I don't know. I almost feel like I wouldn't be super sad if he died. Yeah, that's hard to say, because I love Joel. I really do. It's just, man, he fucked over the entire planet. He fucked over... Yeah, he fucked... It's that super well with me, to be honest. Did you? Did it? I mean, like I said, it's one. I don't dislike the ending at all. It was one of the most like perfectly well written endings to a story ever. Just morally, it sat with me kind of weirdly. But yeah, fuck. I guess it's not the case for everybody. You're right. Fuck humanity. I think the thing I'm most excited for is that the president said that they also tried to create new versions of. New stages of Infected for the game too, which I'm very excited to see. They showed off 2 of them, and I won't say it in case Penguin doesn't want to know about them. But they showed off 2 of them, and I already don't want to deal with one of them. One of them is fucking awful, amazing, but awful. and those 2 aren't the only new ones either. He said there's other infected stages for sure, but these are just the 2 that we want to show you right now. Bum ba bum 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 bum. They're gonna bring infected animals. I didn't see that honestly, but man, that'd be interesting. Because there were no infected animals in the first one, right? It only worked on people. Bum bum. Okay, what you talking about? I just don't want to see him. Oh, okay. So one of them isn't too particularly special. I don't remember what they're called, but there's gonna be another stage of the walkers that is supposed to actually actively stealth hunt you once you enter an area, and it'll try to actively sneak up on you. And if it like latches onto you, it'll cause you to make a lot of noise, and it'll call the other ones. But that's one of them. That sounds kind of not too different from like the very recently infected, who will just see you and run at you anyway. But the fact that it kind of stalks you is a little creepy. And then there's another stage that I imagine from the looks of it is like the stage right before the bloater. And he basically acts like an armored infected because his entire head and like torso is covered in like very almost plate-like fungus. And it's supposed to be a very like hard one to kill. I can't remember if they said, oh no, what it does do, it doesn't explode. I was gonna say I think it might explode, but what it does do is it lets out toxic corrosive spores when it's near you. And if you even though Ellie's immune to the infection, the spores will burn her and her clothes. So you can't be near them too long. Hey, see, the targeted number of turns was 8. The number of turns you needed to defeat the maze was 9. Oh, how disappointing for you. Oh, I didn't know that was a... Oh, shit. I should have read that. I could have done that. Okay, well. Still good experience anyway. So one of the new guys will be like the hunters in Left 4 Dead. Maybe. I never got to play Left 4 Dead very long. I played like 1 or 2 sessions with Mai and Gran, but it was not working well for me. But it does kind of sound like it. Bum 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 bada. Are you an enemy? Switch you in, because JJ has leveled up way too much. Oh no, Swiper's almost up to speed too. I'm excited. This is probably the closest I'm gonna get to a horror game this year. Well, I don't know. I would like to really try playing another horror game for Halloween. I was actually kind of excited because there was this new game that was announced this week called... what's it called? It's a new horror thriller game. And it looked really cool. Let me look it up real quick. That lie. You need to play Visage again? That's a lie. You need to play Visage again. The hunters are a sneakier infected that would jump on top of you from buildings and shit. Oh my god. Yeah, I could see these being exactly like that. Let me see. I have my YouTube up right here. It's probably in my subscriptions still. I see Avatar still trending on stuff too. Where is it? I know I saw the release trailer. I'm also very interested in the new Xenoblade. I heard that's really good. Xenoblade Chronicles. Well, not the new, but the remake one. Those Who Remain is what the game is called. Feel free to look it up, but it's a really cool looking game about a guy. I think the whole plot is he's going to a small town to break up with his lover because he's trying to fix his relationship with his wife. I watched the Xbox Redemption. One of the games they showed was called Medium, and it looks a lot like Silent Hill. So I hope that's good. I think I heard about that one too. I don't know if I saw the trailer. But yeah, this one looked really good too, because it's like a thriller. You get attacked by shadow monsters and stuff as you go. And then like one big monster, which are supposed to be representations of his like past sins or whatever. But apparently it came out this week, and the ratings were kind of bad. Apparently IGN gave it like a 6 out of 10. And they said that it was too wonky to really be truly scary, and it was more annoying than anything. So it kind of sucks. Because it kind of looked like the kind of game that I could handle as far as horror. But no, I'm not going to do it at that point. They come to me in hopes of seeing the garden. You're welcome to join them and more. Okay, well, I didn't read anything. Backlot. Is that your name? Backlot? Hello, welcome to my opulent mansion. There's a lot for me to be proud of inside and outside of this home, but what makes me the most proud is my trophy garden in the back. Why bother traveling afar when Pokemon are attracted by my garden? They come to me in hopes of seeing the garden. You're welcome to join them and marvel at my garden. God, say my garden one more time. Master actually quite enjoys showing his prized garden to strong trainers. Okay. Why is there a cop here? You may look But please refrain from touching the statue, or I will fucking deport you, little girl. Okay. Thunderbolt! Is that an actual Thunderbolt, TM? We actually get Thunderbolt? Oh, it is Thunderbolt. Can I teach that to Mew? I can't teach that to Mew. I can teach that to Dreidel? God, I need Mew to have that. Fucking sucks. But yeah, very excited about that. I'm kind of curious to check out Xenoblade Chronicles, because I remember that game did it a lot better than Xenoblade Chronicles 2 did. And the remake looks really fucking pretty, honestly. But that's a really significantly long game, so I'll probably wait until later in the year to even attempt to try that one. I need to look at the battle mechanics too, because if it's... I'm pretty sure it's different. There's a new encounter here too. I'm pretty sure it's different from Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which I did not like the battle style at all. But I remember Chronicles 1 was pretty cool looking. Like, I wanted to play it back in the day. But by the time I actually noticed it, it was kind of past my time to really care about DS games. Ooh, what do we get? So I'd be interested in it for this, though. A Kadabra. That's a very nice one. Especially if we ever lose Mew, which I don't expect to, but you know, good to have something in the back. Okay, I can't weaken you anymore. Pokeball. How'd you like a Great Ball with that? I'd rather not use my Dusk Balls if I can avoid it. There we go. Nice! Kadabra! It stares at its silver spoon to focus its mind. It emits more alpha waves while doing so. Okay, what's a good name for Kadabra? I'll go with something a little simple. Okay, so that's an encounter there. That garden's pretty cool. In the normal version of the game, this is the only place in the entire region to find Pikachu. They're not native to this region, but for some reason they showed up here. Along with their pre-evolutions, Pichu. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I want to say there might be other Pokemon that show up here that don't show up anywhere else, but I can't remember. I think there are Roselia, but I don't know if Roselia show up elsewhere. I also like that his prized garden is just a giant patch of grass. Black glasses. Wonder what time those cops start attacking me. You're over here. Stardust, cool. Well, worth it. Alright, so who's over here that wants to fight? Do you guys ever look at each other? I would love to do a double battle. But not with this double battle crew. Come on. No, come on. Look both this way. Look. Yes! Give me that double battle. I wish they had this more in the newer games. Opportunities to get double battles if you time it right. Because I love double battles. I still wish they just go with like a fully double battle game again, like they did with XD. Bum, bum. That is a stark contrast you have there. That is... I mean, the second key what I got going on. But they have a legendary and then a non-legendary. But also do I. Also, I do. Hit that Heatran. And you can take out the Burmy. I could transform into the Heatran. That wouldn't help me though, would it? Oh no, a Burmy. You're right. That's the scary part. You know, Heatran's another one I've always kind of wanted to use. They look like really cool Pokemon. Aron was the first Fire Steel type. Just for shits and giggles, I want to transform into it. Aw, you didn't even let me use the Heatran. But oh, it's dark enough now for the cops to come at me. Bum 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 bum. I gotta teach you a different move, Dreidel, because you're not useful against a lot of Pokemon. I wonder if Swiper could handle this. You should be able to at his level. Are you kidding me? If you bring out Dreidel. Okay, that works. You're a speed boost Butterfree? Ancient Power. Atropius. Let's give this one to Swiper. Now, this isn't particularly strong, but it will be 4 times effective. That was pretty good. I mean, we're quite a few levels above it, but still pretty good. You know what I found out today that's kind of sad? So I don't know if anybody here has heard of it, but near me, there was this store that I always wanted to go to, but I just never went to. I think it was pretty close to where my welding school was. But it's called Books by the Pound. They used to advertise on Facebook. And it was really cool because apparently it's a place where they just have a ton of, it's a bookstore, obviously. But they have a ton of books. All of them are usually under $3, but you can actually like buy bulk, or could buy bulk by the pound of books. And it sounded really fucking neat and cool to go shop at. But apparently this week they announced that they're going to be closing because of the coronavirus, permanently. Apparently the last month of the coronavirus has just kind of ended them. So that honestly feels really bad. Honestly, it feels bad. Apparently they're having like a closing sale. They're going to open up for 1 week in June to just get rid of all their stock. But then after that, they're done. It's just unfortunate. I always wanted to go there. Maybe I'll try to go through their closing sale, but I mean, I haven't gone yet, so we'll see if that happens. I'm sure there's a lot of shops and stores doing that, though, which really fucking sucks. I'm gonna need you to get the fuck out of here, Gyarados. Okay, switch back. Gosh, Solero's so mean. I needed him to not be around anymore, and he was using Thrash on my Pokeball. Oh my god, Snorunt is adorable in this gen. Oh my god, look at him. I fucking love Snorunt. They're so cute. Little tents with feet and hands. There's a lot of stuff across the pond that I cannot reach. Dreidel, can I give you anything that isn't fighting type from my back? I almost want to give you Thunderbolt, but you're not a special attacker. I can give you Body Slam. SP. Wait, can you learn Power Whip? You can learn Power Whip. That could solve a grass type problem. You're a physical attacker. And that'll give you a different type to use. What is that be good against water types? Rock types you're already good against. It's just water and grass? Or water and rock? Ground. Which you're not good against yet. I was considering saving that for another grass type that we'd add eventually, but it's a pretty good one. Oh man, I wonder if Trapinch could learn it. That'd be a pretty cool one for Flagon too. I think Drado needs it more though. We're getting to the point where I might want Lucario on the team anyway, but I don't know. We're gonna do this just because I don't like having to switch you out so much. Consecutive 3 kick attack, yeah. Yeah, that's a normal or a grass type move that usually Drado wouldn't be able to learn. Immediately up against the Pokemon that learns Power Whip normally. Well, again, I can't use you here, so let's just swap out. It'd be really nice if Swiper could handle this, but I don't know if he can. In fact, that's probably gonna hurt. That's not too bad. Give me Fly. My flying Weavile. Vine Whip. Very nice. Critical hit too. Yeah, that was a good move for you. Blossom, you keep battling. Swiper caught up a lot quicker than I expected him to. Damn, he has the final forms of both of the Kanto grass types. Oh boy. Oh my god, I'm so freaking sore. Going from 2 months of not having any work to having non-stop work in 1 week really fucking wears you down. Bum 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 ba da ba da ba da 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 da. Oh, I don't know if you guys have seen this. I only know about this because I look out for stuff that I can talk to my manager about. Because I'm trying very hard to assimilate into my new work. But I saw that the U.S. Navy has developed a weapon. I think they've had them before, but like this is like their best version of it. They've developed a laser cannon that's capable of shooting drones out of the sky. And it's just they showed off a video earlier in the week. This fucking week has been wild. I showed up a video though, of, like them. It's a video of this Navy battleship just off in the distance, and after a few seconds, you just see this fucking laser shoot out of the back of the ship off into the distance, and then a grainy image of something blowing up in the distance. And it honestly, it looks like something out of Dragon Ball Z. It looks like Goku's on the back of the ship fucking shooting a Kamehameha, because it even gets like slightly wider as it gets farther away from the ship, which is really interesting. But it was kind of cool, and that was something I was able to talk to my boss about, because my boss was he's a veteran for one, but he also just is interested in that kind of stuff in general. So I saw the video earlier in the week, and I was looking for an opportunity to talk to him about it all week. Bum 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 ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum. We just keep you up ahead. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum. All right, I don't need that. Bum ba-da-dum ba-da-dum bum. Huh? You know, I kind of thought we'd have more encounters before getting back here, but it looks like we're back at the first town. At the Ghost Lady's town. Also, apparently in other news, again, I feel like I'm just listing out all the stuff I saw this week. But apparently Yankee Stadium in New York is being turned into a drive-in movie theater. And I'm like, oh my god, I hope that they end up doing that with stadiums here in Atlanta. I'd love to go to a drive-in movie theater in a stadium. That sounds fun as fuck. Because they can't they've apparently closed down sports for the rest of the year other than esports. Because gaming is the superior type of sport now. And because of that, these fucking places still want to make some money, and they're like, okay, I'll just show movies for the rest of the year. And to be honest, that's such a good idea right now. It's a good time to just buy a plot of land and make it into a drive-in movie theater. So people can get out of the house while still being in the safety of their car. And just fucking get to do something. And I think I'd love to do that and make some money off it. But I don't have a plot of land at the moment, so you know. Feel free to steal that idea. Bum, 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 ba-da-da. Oh, it's about to be... Ah, man, I don't have a flyer. My flyer is Swiper. Okay, I think we're ready for the gym. I mean, we've only grown like 2 levels, but I think we're ready. Who am I gonna take in the lead? I mean, Dredo can stay in the lead because he's still level 31. Should I give Ice Beam to Weavile? Your special attack is so bad, though. It's not even half the amount of your normal attack. I don't know if same time attack bonus is worth it. I was gonna give Ice Beam to you. I mean, really, the one I want to give Ice Beam to is Mew. But I really boned myself with the whole randomizing who can learn moves. Yeah. You can't learn any fucking good moves. You might be able to learn Hydro Pump. No, you can't even learn that. You learn Blizzard? No, you can't even do that. I could give Blizzard to that guy, though. I'll give you Sludge Bomb, can't I? Yeah, I'll give you Sludge Bomb. Over Mega Punch? Mega Punchu? Yeah, over Mega Punchu. Who could learn Sacred Fire? Nobody. Oh, Nebula can. For voice Pedal Dance. I think Mew can get Pedal Dance, but I don't really want to teach a Pedal Dance. Dun. Oh, hello. What the fuck are you doing here? Also, we still haven't gotten into the very story-heavy section of this game, but we're getting there now. Heh, I'm not always going to plow into you every time we meet. So how's it going, Solaris? Buffing up your Pokemon, eh? I'll test you and your Pokemon now to see how buff and tough you are. Oh, shit. Okay, you have a full team yet? Nope, you don't. Alright, here's Barry again to fuck up our day. Dewgong. That's a pretty strong... Oh, shit. Am I under-leveled? Okay, let's go for power. It has Sheer Cold! Oh, no! That's a one-hit KO move! What the fuck? Oh my god, I have nobody that's safe from that either! Oh, shit! So the way Sheer Cold works, it's a very inaccurate move, but it's a one-hit KO move, and the only way you're safe is if your Pokemon is higher level than the enemy. I'm under-leveled. I just taught you a freaking good move, too! fuck, what do I do? Voltaire has the best chance of killing it. Yo, you massacred it. I was not supposed to know it had sheer cold! I didn't know Dugong learned sheer cold under level 30. Oh my god, what the fuck? Okay, we're not gonna risk Nebula yet. I'm gonna put Voltaire in the line of fire here. No! No! I love Dreidel! He was so cool! Oh, please be a one-hit. Please be a one-hit. Oh, it's going down so slow! Oh no! Oh god, I missed! Okay, I missed. Ah, Thunder Punch! Oh, okay. Jesus, he was just gonna spam that shit at me! What do you mean, damn it? Oh, my boy! My beautiful boy. Ah, Sandshrew. Oh, with my fucking luck, it'll have Fissure. Are you kidding? He's gonna have that the entire rest of the... No, he's not. His other Pokemon have been changing, haven't they? He didn't have a Sandshrew. How many Pokemon did he have last? He had more than 2. God, if he keeps that Dugong the entire rest of the game, I'm just gonna have to fucking deal with it. Well, here comes Regirock, the other worrisome one. Okay, well, Nebula is all I got, really, against it. It's level 36! Why are you so fucking over-leveled? What the fuck? Nobody anywhere around the city has anything over level 32! Oh, fuck. Okay, Curse, that's fine. Oh, yay, okay. Jesus, we were having such a good run! Ugh. I gotta train up somebody else. We should go back and see how Trapinch is doing Kecleon. That would be perfect for Drado to handle. I think you have Dark type moves. We'll tell you come back out. Jesus fuck, a sheer cold Dugong. Did he have a Kecleon the last time we fought? I really hope the rest of his team shuffles and it's just the starter that stays the same. God, when he showed up, I didn't think that he could give me such a fucking fight. Okay, we're good. Maybe it did get a bit tougher since last time. That even shocked me. Get the fuck out of here, Barry! So yeah, I got beat because I was careless. Oh yeah, whatever. Yeah, I joined Mr. Wake as an apprentice. Like, I want my own theme song. What? Jesus, what a fucking weirdo. What a fucking asshole. Oh, you feel tired and sad. Drado. God, I saw the name of the move come up too, and I'm like, what the fuck? Usually, Pokemon that get one-hit KO moves won't get them until like level 50. Anti-Semitic too. Yeah. Well, I mean, with everything else happening this week, I guess it's not that weird. Oh, fuck. I taught it Power Whip literally 10 minutes ago, too. That's such a good move. Existence is pain. Alright, who do we use then? I'm kind of leaning towards this Porygon. It's because Porygon seems like a pretty fun one. Oh wait, no, you don't go here, Drado. You go in the bad box. You go over here in the bad box. Let me change the wallpaper of this box. I don't like that you guys are stuck in an Eternal City. Volcano crag. Okay, you're in hell. There you go. That's a volcano? Yeah, I guess that works. Into the shadow realm, you do. Shit, who do we use? Oh, no, I was about to say, I have a leaf stone. I could evolve the Eevee, but no, that's not how Eevee works. I think I have a Firestone. That's it. Well, I mean, the only one I'd want to evolve it into is like a Jolteon or an Espeon, but we still have Mew for Psychic. And I still have Voltaire for Electric, so maybe we'll keep you off for now. I can put Boombox back on. Bitter. There's Clamella. Clamella. We could put Zerafna? Zerafna. What the fuck did I name you? Zerafna. Seraphina. I think I was trying to spell Seraphina, but I forgot the I after the PH. Okay. Way is there. Lumiere has a blue flute. What the fuck is a blue flute? Squidward. I have so many water types. I'm kind of curious to see how Trapinch is doing. I think it cures sleep. Oh, that's pretty nice. I keep getting put to sleep, actually. Battle with me as a memento of your visit. Would you like to battle with me? No, I've had it with battles. But also, sure. Just let me fix up my team. You still have the EXP share, right? Take that. You don't get to mooch off of everybody else anymore. Bum 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 ba da 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 dun 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 da 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 da. Here's an Onyx. I always thought Onyx looked really cool. I wouldn't mind getting like a Steelix. Togetic. Okay, I could stay in on Togetic. You're really weak. Why the fuck was Barry so strong? I don't get it. Nobody else in this area is that strong. Level 36 starter? Mach Punch. Well, at least now I don't have to worry about what I'm going to do when I get my Riolu. He's going straight in Drado spot. I'm also glad I didn't give Drado Drain Punch, because I'll probably give that to the Riolu. Da-na-na-na. So he can make you feel bad. No. And Pokemon... Jiggling Pokemon Web. What the fuck did you say to me? Bum. Ba-da-dum. Bum. 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 I'm kind of afraid to go to the gym leader now. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I really do want to beat that gym leader today, though, because it's about time for us to start getting into the story stuff in this game. I mean, we've kind of seen hints of it because we've been fighting Team Galactic, but they haven't really told us what the fuck they're up to. Darina has only grown by 8 levels. Really? What's that, like level 28? You're not even past 30. I need you to be at level 41. No, I don't want to fucking have a second Pokemon in here. I remember once in my brother's first play of X version. Oh, he is stronger than my Pokemon. Okay, that's good. Crunch, very nice. She Vendarena. Okay, I wanted you to be level 41 though, so at least now we know where you're at. You need less than 10 levels actually. How many do you need? 7, 8 levels. Another 8 levels. No, I don't want you to race. Though honestly, I should toss somebody else in there just to level up while we're adventuring, I guess. I don't like that it makes you forget moves though. At least when Darena just kind of loses her worst moves anyway. Wait, how does the move deleter delete moves? How does the... I always thought it was by the age of the move, but how does the daycare remove moves? It's automatic when a move gets deleted at the daycare, they delete the first attack move, all the other attacks up, and then put the new move at the bottom of the list. So if you put extra sensory at the bottom, you can at least get 3 moves before it gets deleted. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hold on one second. I need to go back there. I need to make sure that his best moves are on the bottom. Then I thought it was by age. It's by the arrangement of the moves. Which works, because I think the only move there that I really cared about was Crunch, but I can't remember what else he had. The reason I want to get him to level 41 is because he learns Dig at level 41. But I also don't want him to lose all his other moves, because I don't have heart scales to reteach him. Okay, so what do we got going on? So yeah, you keep Crunch, and hopefully by level 41 you're just gonna lose Sand Attack and Feint Attack. Yeah, and that's fine. In fact, we don't even really need Sand Tomb. You know what? In fact, put Sand Tomb up here. I'd rather keep Feint Attack if anything. It's the same type, but we're waiting on Dig, which is gonna be much better than Sand Tomb. Would you like us to raise another? No. Okay, so there's that. Let's go see what the gym is looking like. If they're looking kind of powerful, we're gonna probably go back and grind a little bit. At least our strongest Pokemon, which means probably just Nebula. And we'll let Nebula handle whoever the strongest Pokemon in the gym is. So this is a water gym normally, as you can plainly see. And it looks like the gimmick is moving the water level around. So what level are your Pokemon? They're setting police cars on fire in Centennial Olympic Park? Dude, I didn't think that was going to get so wild down there. Hey, welcome to the stream, Kyle. Man. Oh, you're trying to use Psycho Cut. Let me show you a Psycho Cut here. This might have been the last straw. I mean, it's been a long time coming. It's been a very long time coming. It's just kind of scary that it has to get to this, though. Both because this shit is happening, and two, because, fuck, man, you guys pushed all these people to this? Really? You fuckers couldn't just be nice to each other? Man. It's a crazy fucking world we live in. Come on, where is... I got an amulet coin. I know I did. I don't think I gave it to anybody. I should just... How do I order stuff? Did I not get an amulet coin? I'm almost certain I did. Did I put it on somebody already? Oh, you have the amulet coin. Okay, cool. Whoa, I thought everything froze for a second there. But yeah, just in general, it definitely was the last straw. Oh, that's not what we want. I do wonder how it's going to be handled. I know Trump, in all his fucking eloquence, sent out a tweet yesterday night about using military force if stuff got too wild. Even though right at the beginning of the tweet he was basically condemning the police too. And I'm like, you can't have it both ways. Like, honestly. Take a stance and fucking keep to it. Looting calls for shooting. That is exactly what he said. Fucking idiot. Level 33. God, I always forget about Mothim. Mothim is a really cool looking bug type. Okay, up here. Yes, violence is usually the answer. So we gotta vote this fucker out in freaking November or whenever the fucking election is. And a lot of people say that Biden is just Democratic Trump, but you know it's kind of weird. I actually saw an article saying that he actually had some rather progressive ideals and just wasn't as like big on certain things that Bernie Sanders was also big on, but he has other things that are pretty progressive. Honestly, I can't fucking remember exactly the points they were making, but it made him sound like honestly not a really bad option. I still would have preferred Bernie, like 100%, but didn't make him sound like an awful option. And of course, against Trump, he's fucking way better for sure. But it did give me a little solace thinking that he might not be as bad as a few people thought he was once he overtook Bernie in the race. Even if he's not ideal. I would say, well, fuck, I'm stranded. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, bum, 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 bum. Vespiquen. It's another one I've always wanted to use. There's a lot of bug types in this water gym, though. Hey, we got the boost. Pachirisu, keep battling. I ain't scared of your fucking squirrel. Fun fact though, I think it was the 2017 Pokemon World Championships where the final match came to two people that were using one person was using a Mega Tyranitar and a Mega Salamence and a normal Tyranitar against a person using a Garchomp and a Pachirisu, one of these guys. And everybody thought that going into it that he'd just thrown away one of his Pokemon slots. And that thing actually clutched the game for him. He trained it with full like defensive stats. Gave it a move called Me First. And before the other person could win by hitting the Garchomp on the friendly side with a meteor, what's it called? Draco Meteor from the Salamence. The Pachirisu uses Me First to take the hit for it. And it tanks it. And it lives. And then it uses its ability, Cheek Pouch, to eat berries twice. To regain all its health all in the same turn. And it fucking won the game for him. Because it took the hit that would have been the game-winning hit for the Garchomp. And the Garchomp was able to knock out the Salamence, I think, first on that same turn, and then take out the Tyranitar on the next turn. And it was fucking ridiculous. I remember memes all over the place because like this is basically a Pikachu clone, and nobody ever thought this thing would be competitive. But like, man, some fucking Pokemon players know how to make shit work. Was it a double battle? Yeah, it was a double battle. Go look it up because there were memes aplenty. There was this really cool comic going around a while back of it. And it was a really fucking cool battle. Actually, can I find that comic? Let me see. Maybe I could show it off on here. Because it was really cool. Oh yeah, this one right here. It's a very short thing. It's nothing major, but let me see if I can just. Can I just get the comic? I wish I could fit you to the screen. I can't. Let me just go back then. And right there. Oh, shit. How's there? They got the. It's the old Pachirisu. It was a Tyranitar and a Salamence on the other side. It was a Mega Tyranitar. And this thing uses Draco Meteor on the friendly Garchomp. And they taught it me first. So I basically took the hit for it, taking Draco Meteor, eating a Citrus Berry. And the next turn, the Garchomp was able to knock out the rest of them. It was a really fucking cool little. I remember this comic going around a ton when it happened. And it was just a really, really cute one. And everybody was just. The Pokemon metagame is almost dominated by the pseudo-legendary. These guys, this guy, those are pseudo-legendaries. Every generation has one of them. And yeah, the Garchomp is like sweating like, oh my god, what the fuck? Because this attack would have killed the Garchomp, and it would have won the game for them, because there's no way that Pachirisu by himself could have handled these two. But it took the hit, survived it, and then helped the Garchomp take out the other two. I'm like, ah, dude. Why does this give me a One Punch Man vibes? Doesn't it, though? Oh, man. It was great. But the Pokemon metagame is just dominated by the pseudo-legendary Pokemon. Like I was saying, every generation has one pseudo-legendary. And Garchomp, Salamence, and Tyranitar, the other three Pokemon you see there, are pseudo-legendaries from different generations. That's one of like the main complaints that Pokemon players have with the actual competitive scene. That there's a list of Pokemon you can use in competitive, and it's kind of just those 30 to 40 Pokemon, because like anything outside of that just doesn't really have the stats to compare with these 40 ones. The sweat mark on them, right? It's so fucking cool. And you can find the actual gameplay, because they had the Pokemon World Championships are like these big esports event basically, and they have two people playing on their DSs on a stage with the like screens blown up on a TV and people watching. And the reaction in that room when it happened was just like, holy shit, dude. Like, I'd never really cared about the Pokemon Championships, but like that came up on my radar after it happened, and I'm like, that is fucking sick. But that's one of the main complaints. Most people say that it's just kind of stagnant. You see a lot of the same Pokemon, and that's one of the big reasons that they actually, in Sword and Shield, left out so many Pokemon, because they were trying to shake up the roster and make it so Pokemon that usually didn't see competitive play could actually make it in by cutting out some of the Pokemon that were oppressive. But because of the way it is, like, it was such a freaking shock to see somebody come in with a Pokemon that was usually considered not usable in competitive and have that Pokemon win the match for him. Especially the championship match. Oh my god, a Rayquaza. It was fucking cool though. I see that comic float around every once in a while, and it's fucking adorable. I love it. This is giving me I'm about to look it up and put it on standby. I think I found the video. Yeah, no, I saw it come up when I looked at it, so it shouldn't be very hard to find. But it was really good. I think the championship matches are. I don't think it's a full 6v6. I think it's 4v4. So there were other Pokemon in the match, but it was down to those four at the end. Bum ba da 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 da. Bum da 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 da. But that's one of the only like major Pokemon like competition events that I know of, just because of how much hype it got. I think the only other Pokemon related event that I remember getting as much hype as that, well, one I guess would be like the release of Pokemon Go, but two was when Twitch did Twitch Plays Pokemon, and they had like the chat set up to be connected to the controls of the Pokemon game. That was the most wild month in the Pokemon fandom I can think of in a long time. where there were just fan art and comics being made of things that were happening in this really janky ass Pokemon Let's Play. I remember there was the whole meme of the religion that popped out around the Helix and the Dome Fossil and the Pokemon that had died, and Bird Jesus, a Pidgeot that was on the team and it was carrying the team for a little while. Man. Pokemon fandom is a lot of things, including annoying as hell and pretty fucking awful at times, but they had some pretty fucking cool moments too. Okay, I couldn't press that button because I would have gotten trapped there. Is that was Lord Felix came from? Lord Felix? Lord Helix, yeah, Lord Helix. That's where Lord Helix came from. That was a really cool time. Lord Helix was the because I think so that was the Twitch Plays Pokemon was Twitch basically playing the original Pokemon game, Pokemon Red version. And they hooked it up to the chat so that people in the chat could put in inputs. They'd say up, down, left, right, A or B, and it would in real time press that button. And because there were millions of people fighting it or playing it, it was janky as hell and nothing got done for long periods of time. And one of the things that people were talking about the entire time getting to the Mount Moon was what fossil the character should pick. And it became a big religion thing where like half of the players were all about the Helix fossil and half were about the Dome fossil, the two options. And in the end, they ended up picking the Helix fossil, I think. And the Dome fossil became like the devil that everybody would blame for anything going wrong in the game. Like at one point they lost their starter, a Charmeleon, because the chat accidentally basically went into the PC and let it go. Another Pokemon died early on, and they blamed that on the fossil. The one that stuck around for a while was their Pidgeot, who made it all the way to the end of the game, and they called it Bird Jesus because it was the first Pokemon they caught and the only one that survived from the beginning. They had a Flareon, I think, at one point, and it was, I think, just because it was a fire type, it was considered the emissary of the Dome fossil, the devil, and everybody wanted to release it so that it wouldn't like negatively impact the game. It was the most fucking crazy ass shit coming out of it, and you'd see all this like really weird and oddly intense fan art coming out of it in comics. It was one of the things I wasn't really in it. I was just kind of like seeing the memes kind of come out of it, but it was a really interesting thing. And I've heard that there are a lot of there was like at least one university that studied how group mentality works, trying to do something like that, trying to control a single person, and how those controls work and all the like social like effects of it all. It's just one of those weird internet things that really blew up, because I think there was even on the news for a while when it was happening. Gombi, I don't even know why I switched to Voltaire actually. I wanted to overpower Nebula. They still do it. I think they've already. I think they were gonna do Pokemon X and Y recently, but none of the other Let's Plays they've done have been anywhere near as popular as that one. I think the second one had some pretty cool ones. I think one of my favorite fan arts. I wonder if I could find it. It was actually kind of creepy looking, almost. Twitch Plays Pokemon Pass to Gen 2. See if I can find it. Oh, I doubt I could find it. I don't even know who the fan artist was that did it. But it was this really cool thing, because there was a lot of fan art of the player from the Gen 1 game going like insane with all the inputs going into him. And there was a really cool fan art I remember somebody did once it was over and they announced that they were going to do a Twitch Plays Pokemon Gold version, the second generation, where it was the first gen protagonist high-fiving the second gen protagonist, and as soon as he high-fives, he's walking away, and then he starts hearing voices, and it's just a billion like inputs, up, down, left, right, A, B, and the protagonist going like insane from it. It was kind of intense, but really fucking kind of cool for the context of it. Nebula, you're still good to go. Oh, you're already there. Okay. Shit, I haven't even been paying attention. What level is this guy's highest Pokemon? I might go back out and see if I can at least get Voltaire and Togekiss up to level 34. How do I get out of here? Kind of sucks because I have to redo this puzzle. But 9:30, I could probably do that in like the next 30 minutes and then take on the gym, and that might be where we're leave it. Well, I could probably go a little later today. Actually, how the fuck do I get out of here? Okay, this way. I think there was an easy way out from the gym leader, and I missed it. But here we are. Bum bum ba da 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 da. Da na 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 na. Ba da. Oh, this is the wrong way. Da 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 da. I mean, in all honesty, I really should have put a sixth Pokemon on the team. But at the same time, I kind of don't want to deal with leveling one up right now. Especially considering none of these Pokemon are going to be particularly good. But I guess we'll put Porygon on the team. Really, it should be Graveler. Or Geodude. Because Porygon's good, but only if I can teach it a bunch of TMs. Okay, we'll take Dwayne. We'll take Dwayne. Dwayne, my boy, Dwayne. Could also take Prinplup. We already have a water type, but that'll be a water steel type, so that's pretty fucking neat. Maybe I'll consider that, because I'm not planning on training Geodude anyway right now. I just want to train my main squad. But, oh, we need to get rid of, Hitmontop. He needs to be laying to rest. I completely forgot he was here. Geodude PNG. I think I had a Geodude PNG at one point. Save image. 74. Done. And it's more or less the right size. There you go. Okay. You're on the team for a little while. You're technically about to evolve, too. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. I wasn't actually going to train you, but you're actually pretty close to level 35, so might as well. Oh my god, this is going to suck. Weren't there closer to level 30 Pokemon in the other area? I think that might have not been level 30, though. Oh, no, you know where they were? They were up the route. Okay, I think I know where they are. They're up north of the resort. I think there were Pokemon that were like level 28 and level 30. I'm gonna go up there. Ah, the first patch, really? Ampharos would give a good amount of HP. Yes, just what we needed. See whether the Ampharos aren't the super common ones here. I do want at least Electivire to be level 34. Because he has a good spread of types on his moves that we're probably going to need for security in this fight. That's because I don't know what the gym leader is going to have. I should give a good amount. Use Golduck. Yes, very nice. Okay. So if we can find a lot of them, this won't take too long. Don't know about Munchlax. There were Cyndaquil here? Oh my god. I haven't gotten to use the Cyndaquil since the 2nd generation. Oh, that would have been so much better than Electrike. Look at it. It's so cute. Oh, man. I think that was one of the only things I was kind of excited to play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon for. The fact that you guys had me pick a Cyndaquil as the starter. And Cyndaquil's so fucking cute. That was Cyndaquil I picked, right? I think so. I think it was a Cyndaquil and a Skitty that we got. Yeah, they were pretty strong, Cyndaquil, too. Okay. Did you guys hear that a lot of people are getting their stimulus check by a credit card now? And it's a whole fucking fiasco too, because they did it because apparently that would get the last of the money out really quickly. Just sending credit cards. Yeah, they're sending debit cards with the money loaded on it to people because that's quicker than like anything else apparently that they could do. But the fucking thing is that, I mean, you didn't hear about it. I heard about it because I saw an article that they might do that. Oh, that's the really hard part because, like, one, people around the country are throwing them away. Because they think it's junk mail. They get these fucking stupid-ass, sketchy-looking tiny letters. My mom actually got one, weirdly enough. Even though she already got her stimulus check in the mail, she got one of these letters telling her she was going to get a debit card, but there was no debit card in the letter. And it was weird as fuck. But there are these sketchy-ass little letters that show up with, like, the treasury notice, and it comes with a letter from Trump that's signed by Trump, saying that, yeah, here's your stimulus payment. We sent it to you on a card. And, I mean, there's apparently people around the country that didn't even open the letter because it looks like spam mail. Looks like junk mail. And they're just throwing away the fucking letters with all the money on them. And apparently, like, there are a lot of police offices and, like, government offices have been getting calls. It's like people freaking out. It's like, is this for real? Is this actually a thing? It's like, yeah, it's a thing. We didn't tell anybody because we're fucking idiots, but yeah, we did this. Yeah, you know, maybe if you haven't picked up your money yet, maybe be on the lookout for this thing, because I don't know what happens if you throw it away. You might just fucking lose your money. And I can only imagine having been waiting for this. Ooh, a legendary. Having been waiting for this money on Articuno. Cool. Oh, fucking the music. No, I can't catch it. I've already caught a Pokemon on this route. I would have loved to have an Articuno for sure. I think I've seen one here already, too. Bum, 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 bum. This will be some good EXP, though. But we made a rule. What? When did we make this rule? What do you mean? We had a rule for shinies. Not for legendaries. You're after that Reggie and Rayquaza. What was the rule? I caught those because they were in different areas. Yeah, not because they were legendary. There's 6 areas in the Safari Zone. Okay. I was like, I don't remember this rule. For a second, I thought you were talking about the shiny rule, and I almost thought I'd killed a shiny Articuno. Because I know shiny Articuno are one of those stupid shinies that don't change all that much. Like, here's another one. Now, if it was a shiny, that'd be a different situation. I have yet to catch this bitch in my Platinum game. Wait, are the Kanto birds in Platinum? I don't think they were in Diamond and Pearl. They're in Platinum? I guess that makes sense why they have legendary music, unlike Rayquaza. Huh. I didn't know that. Okay. That was quick. Hopefully JJ can get up there just as quick, but you're going to have a harder time with the Golduck. And that Articuno, actually. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Da 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 da. It's like Misprit. Right, just the super fucking annoying to catch Pokemon that you have to chuck balls at. Understandable. Da 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 da. How much longer? I'm going to at least 10, but I might go later if that means finishing the gym. You have to chase? Oh! I actually don't mind those. I like those. Those are fun once you get like a mean look Pokemon to take them out. I just want to get JJ to level 34, possibly Mewtwo. I might do Mew as well. And then we'll go to the gym. Because I want to get at least that for today. Later. We might go a little later. I don't really have anything else planned for tonight. I've gotten my Overwatch itch out with Kim over the week, so I don't have much else to do. And I don't work tomorrow, obviously. I have to go pick up a part for a car because my dad ordered a part for... So my dad bought a BMW Z3 maybe 3 or 4 years ago, and it's been sitting in our garage because we haven't had the money or the time to fix it. And we finally have both the money and the time. Well, he has the money and some of the time. And he's been fixing it. He put a new canopy on it because it's a convertible. It looks pretty nice, actually. And the only thing missing to have it be workable and roadworthy is it needs a gas cap because it came to us without a gas cap. And it's, you know, showing up on the dash that it's whatever the gas cap thing is. But I bought one back when I was at Kennesaw. I went to a BMW, asked to get a cap for it, ordered it, special ordered it from Germany. And because we weren't fixing the car, I brought it home and it just sat in a drawer for like a year. And when my dad finally put the canopy on, he's like, okay, now we just got to put that cap on that you bought forever ago. I'm like, yeah, whatever, okay. He puts it on and it won't fit. It won't fucking fit on the car. It's not for that car. And I'm like, are you fucking serious? It's been like 2 years and we haven't checked to see if this thing worked. So he actually ended up going to buy another one at BMW. But he got it for Saturday. We have to go pick it up Saturday. I don't think we have to, really. I think they're not going to throw it away or anything. But he ordered it for Saturday, and then he was leaving for a church mission in North Carolina as of Thursday. He's been gone, and he won't show up until Saturday night. And he freaked out the other day. He's like, oh, they're going to send it, and I'm not going to be here, and whatever. And I'm like, fine, whatever. I'll go get it. So I have to go get that tomorrow. That was a long-winded way to say I have to go run an errand tomorrow. But there you go. I filled some time. But that's the only thing I have to do tomorrow. Whenever I wake up, I don't even know where that is. I need to figure out how the fuck to get there. How did you live with 1 HP? Really? To recharge. Yeah, whatever with your sunny day. It's also a drought Articuno, which would have been really cool to have on the team. Whisper catch. No, I don't want to waste a billion Pokeballs trying to catch an Articuno. And that's illegal in a Nuzlocke. Oh, boy! I want to find another Articuno. Let's give a lot of stuff. Your true streamer just showed then? Thank you. I'm glad. I'm glad I can show off a little bit of a streamer-ish in me. Hey, whatever with your fucking drought. I kind of been starting to hate the freaking weather effects because they just make the battles so much longer. Turn that one-sentence statement into a 5-minute rant. Exactly. So I have to go run errands for my diet tomorrow. But I also get to see my unit tomorrow afternoon, so it's going to be a good day. But it also means I probably won't be able to stream tomorrow. If I get home quick enough from the car thing, which I don't know if I will, because I might stay out and play Pokemon Go with my little brother for a little while. Just depending. But if I don't do that, I might come back and maybe play a little bit more of this. Not for any particular reason, but because I want to play Final Fantasy for a long time on Sunday. Stream tomorrow. It would either be this or Final Fantasy, but Brittany's going to be at work, and I know she really likes Final Fantasy, so I'd rather not do that. I'd rather leave that for Sunday when we're both going to be off. And it'd either be this or Red Dead. And really, I should be getting back to Red Dead, but I know. Well, Brittany is the person that's here for every one of my streams, so of course I have to take her into account, and I am completely open to doing that. Also, a lose-lose situation tomorrow. Why is that a lose-lose situation? You don't want more Pokemon in case that goes well? In case everything works out in that direction? Okay, what time? I got to work. Oh, I don't know. I don't know really, because it depends on what time I wake up and go to get the thing, and then how long it takes me to get back. But I need to be over to see my unit at 4, so I need to be out the door around 3-ish to head out. Well, like 3:30. So hopefully I can take care of the car stuff before noon, and then maybe I can do like a at least 2-hour long stream. Get to run errands and see my Yuna. Hey, I enjoy seeing my Yuna. I also haven't gotten to see her in like a month. Except for last week, which would be less than a month then. But it was a month before then, and I still haven't recovered from my time away from her. Because I work from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so that'll be the time I'll be with my Yuna anyway, so. If I do stream, you'll be around for it. Yeah, buddy time. Hell yeah, it's going to be great. I don't know what we're doing, but last time she took me out to clean her car, and that was an experience. So, we'll see what happens this time. I thought you saw her last week. I did, but that wasn't enough. I haven't seen her in like 2 months since the coronavirus started. I need more. I need more of my unit time. It's required. I don't know, who knows? Maybe this time she'll take me to do her laundry or something. It's actually just excuses to get me to clean her stuff. Bum 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 bum. Aurasphere. Da 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 da. Oh no, because me and my brother have been on a bit of a Pokemon Go kick. It's very fun and I enjoy it a good bit. But I don't know if he actually wants to play tomorrow, so I'll have to see. If he doesn't want to play, then we probably won't. But it's been pretty fun. I got a shiny Cresselia the other day. It was pretty cool. I meant to change. I planned something really special for you. What's when? For when? What's happening? I don't like surprises. It's giving me anxiety, man. But also what? You did. I'm so jelly. Yes. You're gonna paint my fence? Oh, okay. Is that our first hangout after like what, 2 years of not seeing each other? Fantastic. But yeah, I don't know, that shiny, you know, that's not the only shiny legendary I have too. I back when they did the Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres events, I got a ton of shiny Zapdos and Moltres. I didn't go to the Articuno one, which kind of sucks. I'm so salty about that Cresselia. So I have those. I'd be willing to trade you one, Artsy, if you ever wanted to. I think you can trade over long distance now, can't you? If you have any other legendaries that I just, in general, don't have. Because I play on and off. Friendship is fun. Yes, of course it is. You can't... Oh, you can't? Oh, that sucks. Okay, well, we'll just have to keep building up our friendship until the next time that my unit brings you to a hangout. And then we'll do it. Because I think you need to have your friendship up too, don't you? Sending those presents? I don't know, man. I don't know how this game works. That kind of tanked my psychic. I don't really like that. My teacher and it didn't work. Oh, feels bad. I thought that was the thing they did, along with battling long distance. I guess not, though. Articuno took aim at me. You don't have sheer cold, do you? Because if I... Does Articuno have sheer cold at this? Oh, it doesn't matter. You're too... No, does it matter? No, because he has Mind Reader. Does that matter? Holy shit. Have I been fucking playing Russian roulette with Wild Articuno? Articuno... Sarah B... Diamond Pearl... Platinum Articuno... Okay, no, you don't get sheer cold until way later. Oh my god. There isn't a panic just because the move it used just there was Mind Reader. Mind Reader makes the next move your Pokemon uses, like, sure to hit. Like, no matter what, it's not going to miss unless it's, like, physically unable to hit you, like if your Pokemon's underground or something. And, oh my god, if it did that and hit me with sheer cold... Ah, shit. I keep forgetting to change out JJ. Go. But yeah, that would have been bad news. Because I know you can battle. Yeah, because I heard about the battle. I thought that trading was also a thing. I'm kind of sad. I missed the raid hour the other day for Reshiram. But man, I just got out of work and I was sweaty and tired and I don't want to go out to get Reshiram. Ugh. Especially since, like, there's no fucking telling where people are going to be raiding. I want the legend so badly. I know. They're so much fun to get. Let's try Sludge Bomb. Is that any better than your Psychic? No, it's weaker. If only you fucking could have learned Thunderbolt, this would be much easier. Yeah, I was kind of sad too. I thought I made it in time to start playing for Giratina, but instead all I got were fucking Terrakion everywhere. And I didn't even catch a fucking Terrakion. Because no raids that I went to had any other people. It was just me and my brother trying to fight a Terrakion. Bum, 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 ba-da. Da, 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 da. Na, 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 na. Bum, 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 bum. Mm, 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 mm. You know what? Which one I did hurt to miss though? I wish I'd gotten Lugia. Lugia is one of my all-time favorites. Him and Kyogre, but Kyogre not quite as much. It's hurt to miss that one, but I was really hoping that the Hoenn throwback event would give me a Kyogre, and it didn't. That feels bad. Lugia and Dialga are my faves. Aw, man. A Dialga I would have loved to have too. Those two for sure. Latios and Latias I would have loved to have had. You know what I just really want a Lucario. Really bad. And I was hoping I'd get one during the Sinnoh event. But that's not one of the fucking Pokemon that showed up everywhere. I also really wanted a Gardevoir. And I started playing at the very end of the Hoenn event. So all I found were like a few routes. And I have like 60 routes candies and a routes Curlia. That's my partner. And I'm trying to walk to get the rest of them. But Jesus fuck, it's so slow. And even if I do evolve it, it's gonna be too weak to really use for anything. And I'm just like, I'm gonna have to get more candy to power you up. And it just makes me feel really sad. I'm not gonna lie, low-key bitter when I saw Cresselia as the legend for Sinnoh. Yeah, it's honestly, I don't get why they made Cresselia the legend when they made Groudon the legend for Hoenn. Well, let me see if I have another Riolu. Do you have other Riolu? Oh my god, I would be so happy if you could give me a Riolu. I've been trying to find one for so long. I was hoping it would show up in the Sinnoh event, but I've never seen a single Riolu anywhere. Does it include Mythicals too? It does include Mythicals, but Mythicals in Pokemon Go they actually do, what are they called? Quests? Or tasks, research tasks. So each mythical you have to do 9 research tasks, and all the research tasks are like catch certain types of Pokemon, catch a number of Pokemon, catch Pokemon with berries, trade items to friends, trade Pokemon, evolve Pokemon, stuff like that. And you have to do 3 per research task, and then you get a special encounter. And then you go until you get to the 9th one, and then once you do the 9th one, the research encounter is one of the mythicals. Yeah, really, it was an egg event. What? It was just an event, so you can't get them anymore? I thought they were in the 10-kilometer eggs in general. That's so stupid. Just give me a Riolu. Oh, I just want Riolu and Lucario so bad. I think I've seen one Lucario. Apparently they're rare, right? Because I've only seen one Lucario on a gym, and it was a shiny Lucario. No, like they had Mewtwo, Ho, Groudon, and then I thought awesome Dialga, Palkia. Wow, really? Man, I'm kind of sad I missed the Johto one too. That was the fucking movement. I love Cresselia and Darkrai. Cresselia and Darkrai are pretty cool. Yes, they are. But there's an event going on that made really easier to get. I hate it. Man, it makes it. I wish I'd played at least for that event. Did I ever show you the 20th anniversary Darkrai plush I got? No, you didn't, but I actually got my brother the 20th anniversary Arceus. And I got Mew and Jirachi, I think. Just those 2, I think. Did I get a 3rd one? I don't know. I got those 2. I don't know if you remember when X and Y came out, but Toys R Us was doing an event where you'd get a Charizard plushie. Both Mega Charizard Y and Mega Charizard X. You were only supposed to get 1 per game. But I bought both games at Toys R Us specifically for that event. And I ended up getting both plushies. And I still have them. They're super fucking cool. They're really high-level plushies. Wait, plushies? What plushies? I'll send you a picture later. Mine's really cool. And I don't have another Riolu. Transferred it to my better one. Oh, it hurts. That's understandable, though. I would have done the same thing. That means you have a Lucario, and I'm extra jealous. Oh, it hurts. But if you wanted to trade for a shiny Cresselia, I'd totally be down for that. Just saying. Am I confused? I'm not gonna fucking die to a Golduck because I'm confused. Get me the fuck out of here. I do. He a good boy. He is. No. Oh. Understandable, but why? Let's give Moo Moo Mook to Mew because you're almost at level 34, and that's where I want you to be. I wasn't into Pokemon until a month after X and Y. Yeah, I remember you told me you were newly indoctrinated in X and Y. I have Pokemon Darkrai plushie if you've never seen it. Do it. I'll send back pics of my plushies because I have some really cool ones. I also have a Riolu plushie that Kim sent me. Bum, bum, bum. Like 12 Growlithe. I actually have an Arcanine who's actually one of my strongest fire types, which I'm really happy about. Apparently Arcanine are pretty common up in North Carolina, and the last time I was up there I found quite a few of them. I also got a Ponyta there and evolved a Rapidash. Got me to try Pokemon and I fell in love. It's such a fun, relaxing game. Like, I love Pokemon for a lot of reasons. It's got a lot of faults, but man, it's just such a comfort food game for me. The other interesting Pokemon I think I have some Mewtwo's. I'd love to catch Zekrom when he comes out. Zekrom's my favorite out of the 2 Unova ones. I have a Raikou, I think, and a Suicune. I didn't get Entei. But I've evolved a good... I have some pretty cool evolved Pokemon. I actually just evolved a Scizor with some candies from Rare Candies. I really want to go just out to raid again, just so that I can freaking get more rare candies. But every time I've been out to try to raid with my brother, unless it's like an event day, I can't find anybody to raid with. And doing 3-star and under raids don't give you that many rare candies. I remember I used to get like 10 rare candies per 5-star raid. But if you're going to do a 5-star raid, you need like 5 people to play with. Maybe not 5 people exactly, but at least 3 or 4. If I keep playing Sekiro, I may need to start a Pokemon stream to de-stress. I might as well. I feel like I couldn't have gotten through Sekiro if I didn't have another game going at the same time. Or as far as I did. Such bomb. When my teacher and I battle, I'm not careful. His Raikou will sweep my team. Man, I don't get to use my Raikou because it's too weak. I only ever caught the one Raikou and it was like 1400 CP. My strongest right now... My strongest Pokemon right now is actually a Metagross I got for the Metagross event. I got a shiny one. And I was able to evolve it all the way up. And I think it's sitting at like 2900 CP. I've gotten all the starters from the past 2 events too, which is kind of nice. I got Blaziken as my strongest. I caught all the ones for this one, the Sinnoh starters, and evolved them. And I got a really good Infernape and Torterra out of it, because I really needed a ground type. The coin cap is so stupid. You know, that wasn't a thing the last time I played. Because I remember the longest Pokemon I've had at a gym was my Arcanine. I left it at a lighthouse that was a gym back in South Carolina. And it stayed there for an entire week. Because nobody went to the beach, I guess, during the week. And that thing stayed there for a week. I think I got like 300 coins off of it. It was fucking ridiculous. And I was excited because when I started playing again, I left a Pokemon at Stone Mountain. And it was there for like 2 days. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get at least 100 coins. And then it comes back. And it's like 50 coin cap. I'm like, fuck! Why? I mean, I know why, but like, the fuck, man. This game has been grossing so much money the past few years. Does it really need to steal? Does it really need to cap the coins we can get? If I keep whipping bosses like I do Genshiro, I'll finish the game real quick. You did whip Genshiro pretty quick. That was pretty impressive, I'll say. It stayed there a full week and I only got 50 fucking coins, dude. I was so mad. Oh my god, it fucking sucks. I went to Stone Mountain the other day. I think I still might have a Pokemon at Stone Mountain. Because nobody goes there during the week, especially right now with all the weird stuff going on. Need to upgrade stuff, it gets so tedious. Yeah, I really do. I'm gonna be honest, I cave every once in a while and just put 20 bucks in. And that'll be what I use. Because especially since I don't always go to Pokestops, I sometimes run out of Pokeballs. I just fucking need it. But I've upgraded my bag a few times. I think I've upgraded the Pokemon storage once. And I have a ton of egg incubators. Which feel wasted because I have so many 2-kilometer eggs. I'm trying not to get into the habit of it. I don't make it a habit, but like, I feel like as much enjoyment as I get out of it, I don't mind putting in like 20 bucks every once in a long while. I usually try not to do more than like once a month, if that. But I will say, the way that the game flows right now, it feels like it's not too hard to get like 50 coins a day if you're trying to put Pokemon at gyms. I'm buying cosmetic items. Yeah, right? It's just, you gotta be very fucking smart about it. Like, if you enjoy it, may as well while you do. Yeah. Especially if you enjoy it, and Pokemon Go's fun. Like, it's really fun. Just to pull it out and see what happens to be nearby you at that moment. And then especially if you do the raid event days. It's pretty fun to go out and meet people that are playing and see them go after Pokemon and stuff. It's a really cool little experience for sure. Got my friend back into Pokemon because of Pokemon Go. Ooh, that's a good way to do it. Psycho Cut. Okay, we're almost ready to go to the gym. I just probably 1 or 2 more battles and you'll be level 34. I'm not gonna bother with Swiper. I mean, it would be good to have him higher leveled, but I don't think it's really required. Yeah, there we go. Let's go to the gym. I didn't take as long as I thought it would. It only took like 40 minutes. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with Swiper or Dwayne. But I might lead with Swiper just in case he can get a few easy kills. Hey, Kim! Welcome to the stream. How are you doing? You made it just in time for me to take on a gym after getting one-shot by Barry on one of his Pokemon. Fuck Barry! He had a sheer cold dugong, the fucking asshole. Ugh. I also love the catch assist with your buddy. How does that work? I've never had that work. I've heard of it, but I never got it to work. I like all the the buddy stuff they added in the picture stuff where you can set Pokemon in like your room and stuff. That was highly amusing. Oh my god. It was not. I was very sad. What the fuck? Our glorious leader is here. Yes, our leader, the new president of the United States, Kimochi Warue. If anybody doesn't know, Kim for President 2020, go out and vote. It's very important. You talk about the change you want to see in the world, but you need to go out and vote for Kim to see it happen. It's too late, Kim. Your platform is set. She promised Starbucks for everyone if she becomes president. And all it's going to cost is our freedom to let Starbucks take over the world. What's down here? There we go, this button. Mayuna, go look at the chat and then you'll know. The group chat. It's all cataloged there. Bum ba da 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 da. Oh, okay. I thought you hadn't seen it. Okay, let me save right here. Okay, so what am I doing? I'm going to put Swiper in front, although I'm kind of thinking he's going to die if I do that. But here we go. Here we fucking go. What I should do is just put the EXP share back on him. Okay, so for the buddy system, it's like having friends in Pokemon Go. You need to play with your buddy, feed it, and then a few other things to earn hearts. The more hearts you earn, the higher your friendship will be. Well, okay, so I earn hearts, but they refresh every day, don't they? So do you have to do that every day? I usually only do the ones for, like, feeding it, but I only ever remember to feed him once, so you only get one heart from that. I do the one for playing with it. I do the one for taking a picture of it in the real world. And I have him walking with me all the time. It's my Curlia right now, because I'm trying to get candies for it. Can you get more candies for it? How many hearts do you need to actually show up for anything to happen? Yeah, you don't have to do it every day because it collects all together. Because it looks like I go back into the buddy thing and all the hearts are gone at the next day. So I don't know how that works. But I guess if it's just that, I'll just keep doing it. But I never max out the hearts in a day for sure. Because it's like a lot to get them maxed out. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. I want to at least put the EXP share back on Swiper. If things go well, hopefully Swiper will be at least level 33 at the end of this fight. Alright, here we go! Here we go! They'll take everything you can... I shouldn't have clicked through all that. They'll take everything you can throw at them and then pull you under. Victory will be ours. Come on, let's get it done. Let's go, brother. Oh, God, I remember how ugly Wake was. You are challenged by Leader Wake. A Parasect. That's not awful for Swiper. Yeah, actually, this is great for Swiper with Fly. Shit, it's got growth. Listen to that music, though. I'm going to be quiet for a second so you can listen to it. But this music is very iconic, too. The battle music for the gyms. God, it's so good. Also, that spazzing out was just me not knowing what to send out. Yeah, it's frustrating at first, but if you just keep collecting the hearts, then you're good. You don't need to max them out each day either. And then when you reach Great Buddy, catch assist is unlocked, which you catch assist occasionally when you throw a Pokeball and Pokemon hits back. While bouncing back and your Pokemon's head will appear knocking the Pokeball. Oh, that's so cute. I think I've seen videos of that. Catch you good. Do you get more candy if your Pokemon are buddies with you? Because that'd be fucking sweet. I'll have to keep trying to get her hearts up, though, because I haven't put too much effort into it because I didn't know what it did. I thought maybe it would give me, like, candy bonuses for that day. So I didn't know there was more to it than that. A Shedinja. Holy shit. Okay, that's fine, though. We can handle a Shedinja now. Let's go with Swiper, just for speed. Okay, I have done the thing where it shows up on the map. But does that actually do anything? It's showing up on the map? And I know you get candies every 5 kilometers. I don't know if you get anything any more. Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Shedinja. I will say, though, it's scary that we're still finding Shedinja out here. I thought I banned them from the game. Oh, that was it? Jesus, that thing was 037, too. It seems the Undertow pulled me under. But I had a great time battling with you. You've earned this. You've received the Fen Badge from Wake. This is a special reward from me in recognition of your team's power. Attain TN55. You feed a buddy with nutrition. It doesn't give you candy bonuses, but every certain amount of kilometers you walk, you earn candy. Yeah, sometimes your buddy will find items and bring back presents for you, which is berries. Oh, that's cute. So that's good, at least. I need to do more of that, then. It inflicts double the damage on targets with less than half of their HP left. Use it to end battles decisively. So the TM he gives you is usually Brine, which does exactly what he said he does. But today it is... I didn't see the number, but hopefully I can find it just because I've seen the other TMs. I don't know what it was. Yep. I have no idea. Yep. Anyway. I thought I could, but I don't know. There's a lot of TMs in there. I have no idea what it is. I keep I turned the speed up to highest on the randomizer, which I thought would be the highest that the game allows. But the speed is fucking ridiculously fast. So now if I click twice, I skip through like 5 blocks of text. And it's kind of annoying. Oh, hey, you got the gym badge. I was very confident. I'm like, I could definitely do this thing I said I was doing. No, I could not. You got the gym badge here, huh? What did I tell you, Mr. Wake? I mean, the master is pretty awesome, huh? Get off my fucking lawn, you twerps. What's this racket then? Oh, it's you two. Oh, master. Listen, kid. I know your father. He does exist. You have to go find him and stop bothering me. I won't deny that. But I don't recall ever taking you on as an apprentice. Now, not in the least. Besides, you two don't need me. You can become strong on your own without being my apprentice. It doesn't matter. I made you my master. I decided. Oh my god. But forget that. There's trouble brewing. There's a Team Galactic goon in front of the observatory gate. He said something about using a bomb. What? No one messes with Mastoria, not on my watch. Hey, wait, Master. Okay, so this is one of the things that I actually really like about this game. And that a lot of Pokemon games don't do other than the Black and White games. The gym leaders start to actually be active in the story. So here, the Team Galactic guys are coming to use a bomb, apparently. And the gym leader runs off with your rival to try and stop them. That doesn't really happen in most Pokemon games. The gym leaders are just kind of in their gyms for the entire game and don't really do shit as far as, like, the evil team. But especially past this point, I think they start becoming a lot more active. Damn son, just gonna crush his hopes and dreams like that. I tapped out onto something but hearing, hey, master, awful. Yes, good. You came back to kink, chat. Okay, since we survived that, because I wasn't actually sure for... He had a level 37 Pokemon too, didn't he? That's a lot stronger than my Pokemon, so I need to be careful. But we're going to start training this Geo dude. Dwayne. Which means I gotta get the XP share off of you. Item take. I find it so awkward that Norman is your dad in the Contour region. Like, bro, where the fuck are you in all the... Okay, that's the Hoenn region too. But yeah, the one generation where the protagonist has a dad. And where she got excited, came back, and was all disappointed. He's like, oh, I've made it back to King Chat. Oh. Oh, hello there. What you doing, bro? Hey! What am I, chopped liver? Don't forget me, I'm here too. So, where is this galactic? And everyone died. Oh. I thought that first little staticky thing was the bomb. That was rough. You, what have you done? What have I done? You're asking. Oh, what have I done, you're asking? Well, technically speaking, it wasn't me. The package that arrived, see, that was a bomb. Named the Galactic Bomb. Me, I was told to push the button. So I did, like, boink. Oh, that's right, I must forget. The test results need reporting. Cheerio, then, you daft codger, you were masked absurd. What? You daft codger, your mask's absurd. Huh. The British are attacking. The Great March is invaluable. You two, do not follow me. Do not follow me. Don't let anyone else in either. There'd be big trouble if there's any of that bomb left. Hey Solaris, you go after that galactic goon. I'm staying here like Master said. Gotta keep others from going in. Don't let that galactic guy get away. Yeah, so that was the other thing too. They fucking started setting off bombs around the region starting now. What's with you? Stop chasing me. I have half a mind to pulverize you with my Pokemon. But I have to be on my way to the lake ASAP, so you're lucky I'm out. Alright, Alright, do I make myself clear? Don't you dare follow me. The lake, he says. On foot. No, I mean a full-ass whip, not a Pokemon that knows whip move. If there was a whip Pokemon, would it be your favorite, Kim? There's a bitch that's the Bulbafam. They're okay. What would be the whip Pokemon for... Oh, you know what her Pokemon would be? It would be a Tangrowth. It plays into her kinks very well. Bum bum. Let me follow through. Kim, stream a Pokemon game with a full BDSM team. Oh my god. Bum bum. Okay, so let's go see what that galactic guy is doing at the lake. If anybody remembers, we actually passed the lake on the way to Pastoria City, right behind this area. Yeah, the Valor Lakefront. Wait, what TM does that guy let you do? And where do I get it? Oh wait, is this not it? Wait, which lake did he go to? I thought it was this lake. Is it the first lake? No, Tangrowth the gross. It looks lumpy. Serena should definitely be on her team. Serena would definitely fit on Kim's team. Kim, you never played Sun and Moon, did you? You probably don't even know what a Serena is. Serena should definitely be on her team. I should Tangrowth. There is a fucking Dominatrix Pokemon there. Mega Lopunny, that too, definitely. Oh my god. I wish I could use Mega Lopunny. That was one of those Megas that was so fucking impossible to get. So I never got to use it on a team. Let me look this up. I don't actually... I thought that was where I was supposed to go, but apparently not. To go after Pastoria badge. Because I don't want to be wandering around. Actually, Gym leader, there are a few things to do. The next gym leader is a Conor Lava up to Hearthome, then you go back to Pastoria and go to Sunny Shore City. Is in Conor Lava City after Hearthome, then you go back to Astoria and go to the Sunny Shore City. Agree. What? Let me see. Chase and defeat him, and then Cynthia will give you some medicine to use on the side deck above Salacia and the berry checker is obtained. Jimmy, there are a few things you find. Eradicate the Galactic Man in Pastoria. He actually escapes, and Theo will give you means to progress past the side extra. What? Okay, let me look around here. I did play Moon Some. I remember I played this game. I tried to save the Magikarp and I got so sad when I couldn't. Yeah, the Magikarp died. Lopunny is actually one of my favorite Pokemon. Shocker. It's the fishnets. Listen, I played the game religiously for years. Let me fizzle out. Ooh, despite wasting my money on the games. Let me fizzle out. No, there's no fizzling out. There's only Pokemon. I don't know where the fuck he went to. Did I miss him on the way here? You never finished Sword and Shield either, did you? Was made to stop the sheer amount of Gardevoir Rule 34. I mean, did Mega Lopunny take over the Rule 34? Sword and Shield was yeah, story-wise it was pretty but it was a pretty game at least. I'm excited for the DLC. Not so much for the story, but just because Pokemon's fun to play. But I definitely see that it's not an amazing game for sure. As far as story, for sure. But I had fun with the time I gave it anyway. Oh, that was assuming it's it. Okay, because you seem pretty sure about it. I haven't seen it the same since. Kawasi. Well, that sounds familiar. Kawasi. A nice laying in bed game. Yeah, exactly. Sword and Shield is a better version of X and Y. I mean, I don't know. Was it much better story-wise? I don't know where the fuck this guy went. X and Y was more fun. Yeah, see, here's the thing. I just don't particularly dislike X and Y. I played it so many times, so I've had fun with it. I recognize that the story wasn't great either, but I had fun with it enough that I played it like 4 or 5 times all the way through with different starters and stuff. But I think Sword and Shield is a step up just in graphics and some of the fun stuff you can do, but it definitely lacks in a lot of other situations. Where the fuck is this guy? Okay, I need to... Sun and Moon was fun, for sure. I replayed that one a few times, especially Ultra Sun and Moon. I liked Ultra Sun and Moon a lot, even more so than Sun and Moon. Where is the Galactic Grunt after Pastoria? Chase will begin at Great Marsh. Oh my god, shut up. Great Marsh is the entrance and run into a tuckered out multiple times. Speak with him each time you run into him and he'll run further and further away. Alright, takes will be away from the singing ground, so you expect to follow through the brief route 213 on the route. You'll run along the beach and then swing northward, resort town. Okay, I missed him. How the fuck did I miss him on that tiny ass route? I'm so fucking far away. Not story-wise, I just see them both as very fun games you can quickly get into and replay. I don't know, it takes so long to get into the gameplay that I don't care for playing it. Like the first island, all the tutorials turn me off so much. I think he's hiding. Is he? Am I blind? Was the beginning tutorial heavy? I do remember like the section up till that night where you fight Hao is kind of long. But like, I feel like most Pokemon games have a longest tutorial section where you're just running around without Pokeballs, having to do like an errand for the professor. So it didn't feel overly long for me anyway. Where the fuck is he? Did anybody see him? What? Is he? Are you serious? What? I fucking ran past him twice. I didn't expect him to be right there. I thought he would be further down there. I thought he would be more competent. We need the energy from the Valley Windworks to make this. It would take a scientific genius to make something like this. Therefore, our boss who made this is a scientific mechanical genius. Oh, were you listening to me that whole time? Ah, you were eavesdropping. I was just thinking out loud. But I'm not going to waste my energy knocking you around. Okay, because I wasted a lot of energy trying to find you. Okay, no battle. Oh my god, I thought he was just a trainer. He looks like the psychic trainers. A little bit. But boy, this galactic bomb packs a pretty big wallop. With this baby here, there's not much we can't blow up. I wonder what they have planned for this thing. Ah, you were eavesdropping. I was just thinking out loud. You're a persistent pest. I'm getting tired of running away. But I'm not going to waste my energy knocking you around. Yet again. Oh. Hey. Looker. Hello, my friend. The cargo that Team Galactic brought is worrisome, so I have come. You say the cargo, it was a bomb, and there was an explosion. Yeah, you missed a lot, dude. The explosion was at the Great Marsh? Furthermore, you're pursuing a man with a funny bowl-cut hair. In an outfit that is very strange. In other words, that is the Team Galactic. Oh, no. How did I miss it? Ah, Looker, this time you have made a mistake for the ages. Holy shit, the way this guy talks. The man who I have seen running away, he was the bearer of the bomb. Ah, this will not do. Wait, I say wait. Oh, rough. Bomb. He pitter-patters away. He do. He got the little quick feet. Ah, my friend, it is you. Yes, I am at this hotel now. Yes, I am here in front of your eyes. I am interviewing the people to see if I have seen anyone suspicious. I would like your assistance. Go search outside, if you will. Bum, bum. Yeah, so now we're getting into the story stuff. Why am I running like this anyway? That new world, the new universe that our boss was talking about. He's making me giddy thinking about it when we use this thing. Ah! You were eavesdropping! I was only talking to myself. You're persistent too. I'm pooped out from all the running. But I'm not going to battle you. I think you will. Oh no, you're still on my tail. The lake's within sight. My Pokemon will KO you. Jesus, don't even joke about that. If you have another one-hit KO Pokemon, I'm gonna fucking scream. It's just a Gramble. Give him the fly. I like Team Galactic's theme too. Yeah, listen to this. Oh, Mariano, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Even on the I did see that earlier today. I keep thinking Swiper said Viper. Oh. Eevee. Yeah, it's the little Eevee gif I made forever ago. I ended up using it as my follow thing, but I rarely get follows when I'm not playing on the PS4, so it doesn't show up all that often. Remember that icon? Yeah, I made it forever ago on back when I still had not Paint Tool Sai. What was it? Adobe. Yeah, Adobe. I'd like to clean it up a little bit. I don't like the edges of it anymore, but I can't because I don't have Adobe anymore. Do you have Bite? I thought. Wait, did he roar me away? What happened? Yeah, can I test it again? Follow. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, I made that. It was really fun. I liked making those. I kind of want to make another one. To have a new one on the channel, but I don't have Adobe anymore. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. Yeah, it's my little follow thing. I usually stream on my PS4, so I don't get to see it very much. Can make one with Procreate, by the way? Can you? Does Procreate have like the... I need to look up a tutorial. Because I know it took me a while to get it on Adobe. I need to look into that. I'd like to make another one. I don't know exactly what I'd make it out of, but maybe I'd just make another Pokemon one. Ooh, that's cool. Procreate just keeps evolving, doesn't it? I remember last time I used it, they just added the text features and stuff. For the love of God, sponsor me. Honestly, they should. I actually told one of my coworkers about Procreate because he does graphics for as a side job. He has like a clothing line that he sells online, and he also does logos and stuff. Oh, okay. That explosion in the Great Marsh, it wasn't anything serious. Mr. Rick told me to tell you that. But that Team Galactic, wow, are they out of control or what? Next time I see them, I'll teach them a lesson they won't forget. See you around. Don't get it on an iPad? Yeah, specifically for iPad. It's really good. I've only kind of played around with it a tiny bit, but it's honestly like Adobe level, really good for drawing and stuff. He's your friend? He's more impatient than he is energetic, isn't he? So getting back to what I was started saying earlier. Have you seen the group of Psyduck on Route 210? Yes. Yes, that's right. By the cafe on Route 210. You've seen that group of Psyduck huddled on with their heads in their hands. Anyway, what you should do is use this medicine on the Psyduck. You're working on the Pokedex, so it would be worthwhile for you. Solaris obtained a secret potion. Solaris put the secret potion in the key items pocket. I went on a big adventure with the Pokedex when I was younger. I hope you get to meet every kind of Pokemon there is to see. It may help you with the secret of the Mirage Pokemon. See you later. That's Cynthia, also known as Best Girl. And I cannot wait till we get to meet her more thoroughly. You work with the Apple Pencil? I'm getting one for my B-Day. Are you getting a 6th gen? Yes, so lucky, very nice. I'm excited because I've gotten back into drawing recently. I love hanging out up on my hammock and drawing. Ooh, very nice. Hammocks are fantastic. I think we need to go to Salacion Town. So scared of our team and this randomizer. Yeah, if anything, I'm gonna be kind of sad that her team is gonna be different because her team is so iconic. She's one of the Elite Four. I mean, I think everybody here knows it, without the exception of Mayuna, but she is the champion of this region, and we keep seeing her throughout the story. But she's widely considered to be one of the best Pokemon champions in the entire series. Unlike a lot of the Pokemon champions, I want to become more like a Pikachu. Will you battle me? I guess. She's considered one of the best champions because unlike a lot of the champions, not all of them, but a lot of them, she's not a mono-type champion. She actually has a team of 6 different Pokemon. And I think the only other champions like that are Gary or Blue from the original Pokemon games. And the guy from Sword and Shield, actually, whose name I forget. But he actually has a elemental team. And though that, in general, usually makes a trainer a lot stronger. Well, I can draw a line down, and also the hardest she has fucking diversity. Well, you can hang a hammock so one of the sides is higher. That's what I do so that I'm sitting up more. Leon, right. Leon's fucking Charizard really fucked me over, even though I was over leveled for that fight. He almost had me. Gyarados. Yeah, I accidentally over leveled, ran through the Elite Four, and then Leon actually almost killed me. Just use Fly again. You know what I always wanted? I remember seeing a while back these like hammock chairs that instead of like a wide hammock, it's literally like a bag, almost a woven bag with a little pillow you put in the bottom so that it like keeps its shape, and then you hang it from the ceiling, and it looks so fucking nice. I've always wanted one. I want one so bad so that I can just fucking crawl inside of it and nap in there. They look so good. Keep battling, switch Pokemon. What was it, a Mamoswine? I'm gonna keep battling. They look really cool. They look really fun. I want one so bad. I want so bad. Let's see what Faint Attack does. Bum bum. Give me that stab. That stab. Da, 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 da. What is the time? Is it 10? I'll probably go for a little while just because I want to see if we do any more story stuff. What? Dwayne is evolving? Now, Dwayne is a trait evolution for his final form, but if the settings for the randomizer work out, he should just evolve at some point. At some point before level 40, I believe. Get the deck character to raise me. Sure. Dwayne is so ugly. Yeah, the Geodude family isn't exactly very pretty. I think his final form's kind of cool, though. But he's never been one of my favorites for sure. I don't know. I think it's just a random level before level 40. I think that's what the randomizer said. Dun, dun. If we're lucky, he'll just evolve soon. That'd be pretty neat. Okay, you've gone up 1 level. I need you to go up 8 more. Please and thank you. Man, stop. She's beautiful. Dwayne, no. Okay, here's the side deck. Also, I think, fun fact, let me see if it actually shows up here. Where is the secret medicine that we got from Cynthia? A fantastic medicine dispensed by the pharmacy in Cianwood City. It fully heals a Pokemon of any ailment. So this is actually a callback to the second generation games, Gold and Silver, or Heart Gold and Soul Silver if you played it on the DS. But Cianwood City is the city of the 5th gym badge in that generation of games, and I mean, it's just a callback. You actually get the same medicine in that city, in that game, for a story event. So, just a neat little thing. We have these Psyduck here who are paralyzed with headaches, and the Psyduck are standing firm. They aren't inclined to move. Would you like to use the secret potion? Hell yeah, I'd like to. The Psyduck appear to be cured of their chronic headache. Yeah, see? This is how you do a story barrier in a Pokemon game. We love a feminist king. She doesn't need to be objectified more than she already is by men. Oh, okay. Nope. Okay, bye. I thought he battled them. He fucking went off the wrong direction. Oh, good. You used the secret potion I gave you. Psyduck are known to suffer from chronic headaches, but no one's been able to figure out what triggers the headaches. Oh yes, can I ask you a big favor? I want you to deliver this old charm to my grandma in Celestic Town. I know there are some rare Pokemon between here and Celestic Town, so it will be worth your while to go there. Sure. Solaris obtained the old charm. My grandma has this sort of bossy atmosphere about her. I think you'll recognize her right away. Yes, I'm sure you will. She's the elder of Celestic Town. And the location? Look on your town map. You can't miss it. Okay, I'm counting on you. See you again down the road. All right. So does this count as a new area? I think it's. If not here, then there's a route right above it, I think. But I think Pokemon change here, so I don't know if we should just count this as a new area. Or maybe not. It might not change here. No, it's still Electro-Erica. I hate this route or the upcoming route anyway. Yeah, I think I remember where this goes. Damn! Oh! Okay. That's 4 times effective. I was a little worried. Wasn't one of those experiences I was expecting. Where's my potions? I have Defog. I don't know who I'm gonna give it to though. Might need to go drag Totodile out of the PC to have him TM slave again. I'm not gonna deal with fighting these guys because they're not worth the EXP they give right now. Chimchar. That would have been a fun one to catch here too, but I'm really glad I got Electivire. Fucking encounter rate. Oh, Gibble would have been cool too. There's some really cool Pokemon on this route. A Flame Orb. So that's a lot like the Toxic Orb we used to have. It burns a Pokemon that's holding it. Oh my god, Gibble. Also, those Gibble look really chunky. Were they always that thick back in those days? Fat boys. Heckin' chonkers. Kyrian, Anuri. There's a Pokeball and I really want it. A sphere with teeth. Yes, exactly. He round boy. I love feeding Gibble in X and Y. I don't think I've tried feeding a Gibble in X and Y. You know, that is something I really, really liked in X and Y though. The whole Pokemon mini games, feeding them, playing with them, and especially the whole thing where oh no, that was Sun and Moon, right? The one where after a battle you can heal status ailments off your Pokemon for hearts. I think that was Sun and Moon actually. That was really fun. I missed that version of that. It was so good. Oh, here we are, Fog. I get Gibble and Bagon all the time in Wonderlock, so I don't really like getting them. I don't think I've gotten either. I actually did a practice round of the randomizer though to see how it worked, and my starter was a Bagon, or one of the starters was a Bagon. I think I remember right. I just kind of brute forced my way through here the first time. I'd like to do this right. Where is the move deleter? Am I near the move deleter? Move deleter. Platinum. Where's the move deleter? Go to the house or right side of Conalava City and talk to the old man inside. He is the move deleter. Ah, but I can't reteach moves though. Shit. My Auras and Wonderlock team. Ooh. I don't think I've ever had a pseudo legendary. Well, I haven't done that many Wonderlocks, to be honest. Okay, we're gonna give this to Dwayne. It's kind of a useless TM. Agent can also be used to clear deep fog. But I'm also gonna get rid of Dwayne as soon as I can get as soon as Trapinch is up to speed. And I can evolve that one into its dragon form. So I guess that's fine. I doubt you get that many good moves anyway. Hey, get this fuck out of here. He said, shoot. Okay, so bird and bug type skin. Ah, that was an item. It was instead a child. A child. Dun 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 dun. Is this a new route yet? Can't tell when the fucking new routes start. Use fly. God, Combee are so cute in this route. Look at the... Oh.
Okay, that still hurts you in the air. I was like, what the fuck? I'm getting attacked? What's a Wonderlock?
Oh my god, Wonderlocks are so fun. So Wonderlock is basically just a Nuzlocke, but instead of doing a randomizer, every time you catch a Pokemon on a route, send it up into Wonder Trade, or Random Trade, or whatever they call it in Sword and Shield, because I think it changed names. And then whatever Pokemon you get back is the Pokemon that you're supposed to get for that route and use. Switch Pokemon. Lunatone. Nebula. Oh, I'd highly recommend it. That's like a very easy way to do a lock without having to like randomize a Pokemon game. Oh, dude, they're really fun. I've done a few for X and Y. That was one of the reasons I actually played X and Y more than 3 times. The first 3 times were to just try all the different starters, and then the next 2 times were to do Wonder Trade locks. Or Wonder Locks. You get some really fun Pokemon. A lot of times you'll get Pokemon that you think you hate, but then you try them out and they're actually really fun to use. I enjoy it a lot. Sharpedo, you say, how about Voltaire, you come on out and give us some Thundy Punchies. Give him that Thunder Punch! Bum bum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da. Da, 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 da. Unique ones, rare ones, you can get competitive breed checks. Oh, those are super fun. If you get competitive breed checks, that's great. Because usually they'll come with crazy ass moves and just be overpowered in general. When they do Shadow Remix, I'm gonna see if I can Nuzlocke it. I can't. I really hope that happens. I mean, I'm sure it'll happen, probably, I guess, but also when. No, I didn't mean to use Thunder Punch. I meant to use Fire Punch. You know, one of the things I really like about Pokemon games too is as it's been established many a time, I only have like 2 brain cells. And if I'm playing an action-oriented game, I just can't talk most of the time. Because I just have to focus so hard on not doing awful at the game. But Pokemon's so fucking easy. You just fucking press buttons, your Pokemon punches the enemy, and then you're good to go. It's great. So I get to kind of talk until my throat is hurting and dry. I really should bring more water for these streams. I'm trying to get better about talking in my other games too, but stuff like Pokemon is just very easy to talk in. As long as I have something to talk about. That's why I appreciate having all you here, because having just a little bit of chatter in the chat makes it a lot easier to come up with random shit to say. Oh my god, that was horrifying. Was that a Abomasnow's cry? What the fuck? Jesus, I thought a ghost was whispering into my ear. Dwayne's level 28. I'd like to play a Wonderlock through Sword and Shield. Well, we were trying to do that, weren't we? And then it didn't happen. Wait, that wasn't a Wonderlock, was it, though? We were just doing a normal Nuzlocke, I think. A Soul Link Nuzlocke. What are the 2 gym leaders I struggled with in this game? Was Fantasia and the Ice Gym Leader? There was an Ice Gym Leader in this game? I don't remember her. Oh my god. He only wants speed. Bitch wore a skirt in the freezing cold. Oh my god, what a legend. Are you? It has poison point? This might have been a mistake. Okay, no, we're fine. I was to say, if I wind up with 2 little health, I'm gonna die to the poison. I am a little scared. If this had missed, I'd be fucked. You can survive that poison, right? Okay, never mind. That battle ended. Ooh, scary. That was a wild one? I thought it was a trainer battle. No, I didn't. I just wanted to get the EXP. Never mind. I know what I'm doing. I know what do. Where's my Moo Moo Milk? Someone milk up my Weavile. There we go. Get Swiper out of there. I was a little worried, trust me. I was there too, but the worst thing that could have happened is Swiper missing and taking a hit that extra. That would have been game. But I think we're good. Bum 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 ba da 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 dum bum bum bum. Oh, oh boy, he's got a Mewtwo. Oh boy, does Mewtwo have Aura Sphere? Doesn't he have fighting type moves? Hold on a little second here, because like technically Swiper's not a bad choice to keep in, but if that thing has Aura Sphere, then that's a one-hit KO for sure. Oh, is he though 32? Infusion. No, yeah, I don't think he has anything actually. Bruh. 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 We about to fuck up this Mewtwo's day. We're about to fuck up this Mewtwo's day! Faint a sec. Oh, by the way, just in case everybody doesn't know, it would be a bad day if he had Aura Sphere because Swiper is a Dark and Ice type. Both of which are weak to fighting types, which Aura Sphere is a move of that type. So there you go. Because I am fully aware that I am an absolute Pokemon nerd. And not everybody has memorized every fucking moveset and type of a Pokemon and all the weaknesses. I understand. Drizzle Mewtwo, we stuck in 2020 when he's in 3048. I know, right? Fucking Drizzle Mewtwo. Nebula. Bum 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 ba da. Ba da 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 da. Are you still flying water? Oh, you are flying water. What, Mantics? Have you killed them before in our Nuzlocke? Sharpedo, keep battling. Sharpedo's a cool Pokemon. You know what games I did like a lot? The Alpha Ruby or Alpha Sapphire and Omega Ruby. Those games are actually pretty fun. I especially liked being able to ride on your surfing Pokemon, which is pretty common now with Pokemon games. Well, at least in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon it was really common. But being able to ride on a Sharpedo and also on Kyogre was really fucking fun. Kyogre especially, because Sharpedo was like surfing on a really fast surfboard. Did another Pokemon die? No, nobody died. No, everything's fine. Nobody dies in this game. I don't know what you mean. Bum ba da bum 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 ba ba da bum ba ba. Da da dun 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 da da dun 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 da da dun 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 dun. That's an interesting duo here, actually. Give me Dragon Claw on Altaria. And why don't you transform into Altaria, just for the fucking fun of it? Oh, that Altaria might die right now. Yep, there it goes. No, we're gonna turn into the parrot. Which I actually used a Chatot once on my team for a while. They're actually pretty strong. Yeah, that chatter move is actually really annoyingly strong. Taunt Roost. Use Roost just so we can get our health back, because I think Nebula can probably one-hit it. The part of your brain you use to remember Pokemon movesets I use repeatedly to die in boss fights to keep playing. Yeah, it's very different parts of the brain. Did you know, I think it was 2018, there was a very... Can I have both parts? Very useful, yes.
The one for Pokemon trivia and the one for not giving up in really annoying games. If you collect both of them, you become all powerful. But did you know in 2018 there was actually a study done to check the brains of people that play Pokemon specifically against the brains of kids who didn't play Pokemon or people that didn't play Pokemon as kids. And people who played Pokemon as kids and got really into it actually have, I think it's supposed to be the portion of the brain that you usually use for storing factual stuff like names, is slightly bigger than anybody that didn't, just because you use so much of that space to, I guess, learn Pokemon names and facts. Yeah, look it up on Google. I'm sure it still shows up, but it's apparently a thing. It does have a physical effect on your brain because and it's not just with Pokemon. This is actually the reason they did this study is because they found out that cab drivers. Is this a humble brag? No, I mean, maybe. I have big brain, but it's a very stupid big brain. The reason they found this out, though, is because cab drivers, specifically cab drivers that are older, that actually were around before GPS, have abnormally large spatial awareness centers in their brains. Because from driving around cities and knowing like all the routes in cities, they've actually grown that part of their brain more than a person that doesn't need to do that as a job. And so they were trying to figure out like what other stuff would affect the brain. And yeah, if you play Pokemon and were a longtime Pokemon fan and like played through a few generations, your brain is slightly different than the brain of somebody that didn't do that. Have drivers in Pokemon. Oh yes, the ultimate big brains. Doesn't work for other names and facts. The fuck? No, it does. But the thing is, like, usually people don't really keep that big of a circle of friends with names that they know. Like, really, you hear probably dozens of names a week, and you're not going to remember all of them because you probably don't interact with all those people all the time. But then there's the person that was trying to fill 150 Pokemon Pokedex and now a 900 number Pokedex. And that person had to memorize a lot of names. And then if you played the games, there's like 3,000 moves. And if you played a few of the games, you probably know most of those moves. I know all my friends' movesets. Oh, big brain. Head filled with Pokemon names. Head empty. Like, I can remember names better now, but I struggle. But, like, damn, I'm happier playing Pokemon now. Honestly, like... Ah, man, I am, like, the epitome of wasted space. I remember... I don't think I can do this anymore now. I can do it with some Pokemon. But back in the 3rd generation Pokemon games, I actually knew by memory the cry of every Pokemon in that game. Every single Pokemon. I had my cousins on several occasions go into the Pokedex in my game and just play Pokemon sounds into my ears, and I'd tell them what Pokemon it was. And, yeah, you know, I could have been a rocket scientist, but instead I became a gamer. Bum, 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 dun, 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 dun. Same. Dude, my friend and I did that. Did they? I feel seen. Oh no. I see everything. Did you do the same thing, Kim? But yeah, the moral of the story is Pokemon players are fucking weird. Is Pokemon Orange carnivore, colorblind, and ignore? Yes. That sounds about right. Typing in goddamn moves. I still know most of them, but I will say some of the names are getting kind of fuzzy. I'll look at Pokemon and be like, holy fucking shit, what are you named? I know what every Pokemon looks like, but every once in a while I'll get stumped on the names. And I don't know how I do against the cries now. Because I feel like there are quite a few Pokemon that have very similar-ish cries now. Same Solera, only slightly. Starting to fade in my 2 years of ghosting Pokemon. Kim, you haven't played since like X and Y. It's been like 4. Bum 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 ba. Bum 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 ba da ba ba da ba. Bum ba da. So understandable. You didn't Finish them. Exactly. You didn't see all the Pokemon there. Oh, I didn't mean to actually fight you. I was gonna look at my team and see how they were doing, but no, they count. But you're right, exactly. Bum 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 ba da 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 da. It's okay. I still think you're a Pokemon fan. Wasn't it X and Y? The fucking water. Oh, Auras. Alpha Sapphire. Yeah, Alpha Sapphire. Yeah, Auras. Okay, yeah. Bum bum dun dun. Oh my God, Nebula, why are you asleep? Oh my God, he's using Sword Dance. Nebula, you gotta wake up. Oh boy. This is why I was gonna check my team. Nebula, wake up. Jesus fucking Sword Dancing, go! Oh, what's stronger? Oh, let's go for Water Pulse in case it gets the confusion. No, I should have gone for Dragon Ball. Ah! Oh my God! I fucking knew it was coming. Oh, I even saw Slash and I'm like, oh my God, that has a high crit chance. Oh my God. Oh my God. Jesus fuck, what the hell? I can't believe I lost my starter. And it was a legendary. Oh my God. What? Oh no, I actually thought he was gonna make it all the way to the end. I can't believe it's all because I fucking ran into the fight without healing my freaking Pokemon. If I'd been attacking from the first turn. I didn't even see it the first turn too. I wasted that turn. I could have healed it there. Oh my God. Fuck, man. What the fuck? That thing has gotten me through. Oh, fuck you, dude. Oh my God. Nebula's gotten me through so many fucking scrapes too. Ooh. Well, I guess, yeah, no, I guess it's Penguin time now. Jesus fuck. Okay, we're gonna go back right now and switch out teams. Oh my, we were so close to the next team, or to the next town. Oh no. Oh. I saw it too. I saw it coming. I was like, oh my God. I saw Slash and I'm like, oh, I could probably survive that as long as it's not a crit. I know it's a high crit chance. Oh my God, I'm just going to put way, way back if you're going to be weird about it. I can't believe I'm actually putting a Palkia into the bad box. This hurts too. It hurts so much. It hurts so much. Why didn't they take Totodile instead? And so will Kim. I don't know that she would. Oh, she might actually. Oh, my Palkia and my Dreidel in one stream. That's fine. I did sort of want to use this boy. But I didn't want to do it like this. I didn't want to do it like this. Not like this. Not like this. Ugh. Okay. Well, first off, fuck Dwayne. We need to move the EXP share over to Pangin. Baby best boy. He's really good. I like him a lot. I just also very much miss my boy. My boy Nebula. I know I'm going. I'm still mourning. What is this thing called? Prinplup. Prinplup PNG. Okay, that. Wait, is that one I can use? That's a pretty cute one. No, I can't use that one. Okay, I'll use this one. This one works. Man, I don't even know what to say there. I was just in shock. A pick a peck in IRL. I don't know if you'd want that online. I feel like that's not the kind of thing you'd want. I just go with the usual. I could use your icon, I guess, from your Twitch. If you send me that file. Where's this thing? Where the fuck did he go? He was right here. There he is. Use the pie for messenger. What pie? There's a pie? There we go. And yes, the mystery, what does Penguin look like? Exactly. Well, I'm just gonna stick with this. It's already painful enough that I need to get rid of Nebula. I don't need more trauma right now. The picture from Messenger. I'm not gonna use that weird thing you put on the chat. I actively try to avoid looking at that thing. Bum bum ba-dum. Jesus. What the fuck? Where did this kid come from? I love that picture. Oh my god. Bum bum ba-dum. It's how he looks. Don't you shame him? Oh, okay. Oh, you're talking about the like group picture he put on the messenger chat, right? Where is it? Or did he send something? No, he didn't send something. Oh, I have a complex. Oh, okay. That's fine. I want to see the real penguin here instead. He's a good-looking boy, and I can't wait until he looks bigger. This team is hollow without my starter. Well, I mean, that seems like a you problem, really. I also read that as 3 times a day, and I was like, holy fuck. You've really stepped up your workout regimen. Come on. This fucking drizzle. Get my mouse out of here too. Okay. He do be about to be swole. Well, how would you know if you don't try? You gotta attempt. Also, I'm pretty sure this was a new route and we never did an encounter here. So I guess we'll count this as an encounter. I don't want this encounter. Gotta update Dwayne's picture. I guess. Let's see if it survives this while I do Dwayne's picture. Graveler PNG. A crit? Are you serious? I didn't care. I don't care. I don't even want it. I don't even want it. I thought Cleffa and the Clefairy family were supposed to be tanky. Apparently not at all. But also Cleffa is a baby, so I guess that makes sense. Damn, that's actually a pretty cool picture of Graveler. I like it. There we go. There he be. Okay. Let's see if we can make it to the next town without losing anybody else. I could have gone across this fucking bridge too. I actually thought about it. I'm like, oh, it's a shortcut. I can get through here and not have to worry. Oh my god! Fuck you. Oh, look, it's an A for Solero. Don't question me on that. That's what it is. I was gonna say A for my name. I don't know if I want. I'm not sure if I'm quite ready to reveal that yet on stream. Bom 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 bom. Bum, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Penguin wants to learn Peck. Sure, Penguin can learn Peck. I'm glad you got it eventually. The joke was that my name actually starts with an A. But I didn't want to reveal that on stream, so I didn't actually say my name. Did you clip Nebula dying? Because I'll cry. I'll fucking cry. I swear. Ba-da. Jesus, I keep seeing those and thinking those are items. Also good. Man breaks down crying on stream. Yes. Oh my god, we keep seeing Arceus everywhere too. Get the fuck out of here, Arceus! Yeah, I guess I can just keep you. Wait, you have a dark type move, don't you? Let me just transform into you real quick. I guess Earth Power. There's no god since Nebula died, you right. You didn't protect your child, Arceus! You could have saved him. I go for Hyper Voice. That'll be your stat move. Oh Lottie, scream. Oh Lottie, scream twice. I don't think I've ever actually seen Hyper Voice in this game. God is dead. Ooh, you right. Or he will be. Oh Lord. Why he scream? This is not doing anywhere near as much damage as I thought it would. Did Earth Power do more? Fuck it, keep using it. Just because I like to hear him scream. Yes, thank you. He couldn't handle so many scrim. Yes, give me that Metal Claw. It's not quite Water Dragon, but Water Steel is a pretty cool typing too. And you're officially going to be the new Pokemon that's going to be taking care of our team against that Regirock Penguin. God, that was the main thing I liked Nebula for too. Even if that Regirock used an explosion, I don't think it could have taken out Nebula in one hit. It might not be able to take out Togekiss though too, but definitely not an Empoleon once we get one. What? Yay. What is this? And then we killed him. Use the pick I sent you, coward. No, I don't want that square ass pick on my round little icon thingy. Send me a PNG and maybe I will. Cut your head out. Bum 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 bum. Send me a nice cropped PNG and I'll do it. Bum 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 ba-da-dum, dum dum. Bum 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, bum bum bum. Bum 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 ba-da-da-da-dum, bum bum bum. GG. How shall we comfort ourselves? Kim, I don't even know what that first one said. You treat me so much better than Penguin. Where are the compliments? Everybody gets a slightly different version. Bah. I never said he was ugly. I just want a nice cropped out pic. I don't want to put a rectangle over my overlay. What was it, a Lekid? I just go Voltaire. Okay, that should be easy enough. Hit it with the fire punch. His compliments are when he doesn't ignore me. That's very high praise from me for sure. Bum bum. Square adds to the flavor. It's all bad flavor. Give me just focus on his face. That's all I want. Just take it into the phone thing and erase the area around his head, and then I'll be good to go. Bum 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 bum. In fact, if it makes you happy, I'll see if I can set that up for the next stream. Bum. We'll see though. Bum bum ba ba da bum 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 ba da 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 da. I just want to get over to this fucking town. Honestly, I should probably take a day off to grind too, and get what's his face up to level. Penguin. Not tackle. I was trying to think of the name Primplup, but I settled for Penguin, that's why. JJ! Damn, that thing's faster than my Togekiss? Sounds fake. Bum 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 ba-da bum ba-da bum ba-da ba-da. Ooh, Pidgeot looks cool in this game. Got level 20. He's growing pretty quickly though. Penguin's getting stronger. Stronger by the day. I probably should heal you. But I haven't learned my lesson, so I'm just gonna not. Citrus berry. And this one. And we fucking made it finally. Okay. What's with all these dudes waiting to battle me in the Pokemon centers? I don't even know when that started. I don't think we had them in the first few Pokemon centers. Bum, 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 bum. But okay, I think now that we're in Celestic Town, that might not be a bad play. Well, let me explore Celestic Town first. And then that's where we'll be. He's saying he will blow the town up with a bomb. The nerve of it all. If only I were younger, I'd punish this placement with Pokemon. To see her home at Spear Pillar, she won't. I was taking her back to her homeland to see her sister, the other Palkia that's in this game. But it won't happen now. But, yeah. I think we'll leave the exploration for next time. We've made it here. We got a gym badge. How many badges do we have? And, like I said, I'll probably, maybe try to stream tomorrow. I don't know. We'll have to see if I actually get around to it. But if not, then it probably won't be until, like, Monday. Because I do want to do some Final Fantasy on Sunday. Unless I could do, like, a... I don't know, I probably don't want to do 2 streams Sunday. But, we'll figure it out. One way or the other, we'll get some streams in. But, yeah, thank you guys for being here. Thank you, everybody that came out. Penguin, Kim, and Mayuna, and Artsy, all of you. I really appreciate you. Thank you for the new follower today. I really appreciate that, too. And, you know, I hope you all have a really, really good weekend. And hopefully I get to see you guys in the next stream. But for now, I go. Thank you, Kim. Kim, I appreciate you. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't see that cheer thing come up before. That's new. But yeah, thanks, everybody. I will see you guys in the next one. Later.